welcome. It's a 2-hour show. We do it every Saturday morning from 7 to 9. We've been doing it now over 600 times we've done this show. And you're invited to hang out with us. It's a live show. We're going to have different guests come on. Sometime during the show, we usually take some phone calls and give away some gift cards. So hang in there with us. It's weekly. It's Weller Does Delmarva each and every Saturday morning. And if you ever want to be on the show, let me know. If you're a business, we sell advertising time. If you're a nonprofit, we don't charge you to be on. We're usually 2 to 3 months out. So please stay ahead on your scheduling. And we're going to be joined by our first guest of the day, who is a young man named Colin Walls. He owns Walls Service Center in downtown Milford, Delaware. And he is the owner of TV Delmarva. And he is a co-owner with me on Fine Day Radio. Colin, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
All right. She's not standing.
She's not. All right.
All right. So,
taking a break.
Got some weather last night.
We did. Yep.
I was tuned to TV Delmarva to hear what's happening.
Yep. Now, were you watching on TV or were you watching on Facebook? Okay.
I was.
Yeah. So we were the first time Hunter went live on Facebook, we were on TV also. So we do break into programming when there's a threat to anybody that's in our viewing area. So we do that.
Seemed like it was like Colin, or like Hunter was chasing a Sporting Clay in the dark, I felt like, in other words. But he did a really good job of explaining it and pointing things out, and it's over here, keep an eye on this, and it was really good.
Yep, really good. So, we do that at TV Delmarva. So now, if you're watching on TV Delmarva Channel 14, I want to mention that Channel 14 will be going away. So what we need you to do is point your antenna towards Sharptown, Maryland.
Yes.
Which is just west of Laurel.
Yep.
So kind of the Laurel area.
It's a taller tower.
It's a taller tower. So we are upgrading, I guess, is what we would want to say. We're upgrading. So we're going from 2,340 watts to 15,000 watts. We're going from 500 feet to 900 feet.
Tremendous.
So that is a big upgrade. Yeah, so our signal is going to go down to the Virginia line, goes up to Dover, and of course it covers all of
and it's
Delaware
33. Just
Channel 33. So 33 is TV Delmarva. 33.3 is our weather channel, Weather First Delmarva.
So you got two channels
24/7 weather. Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So 33 and 33.3.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So check that out and
spread the word.
Yeah, spread the word. So
Tell
start
people.
watching on there instead of 14 because 14 in just a few weeks here. So it's like
It's
the
gonna be
17th
going.
is going to be off the air. So
isn't that something?
Yeah. Yep. It is.
Is it going to be anything there that we could see or no?
No, you won't pick it up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep. It's actually being moved.
Oh, is that what it is?
It's going to have a real small signal down around Salisbury.
Really?
Nobody will be able to pick up because it's going to be moved to
targeting something.
It's going to be moved towards Annapolis.
Okay. Well, very good.
Yep.
All right. So anyway, that is the TV Delmarva news. So if you want to advertise, you're now going to get even more coverage for no rate increase yet. In other words,
and I want to mention, you mentioned the weather that Hunter did last night. So there are sponsorship opportunities, not necessarily for the live breaking stuff, because we don't have time to get any sponsorship. In that. But for our daily weather forecasts and all the different weather products we have, there's lots of sponsorship opportunities for that. I had somebody reach out the other day just asking about it. So get up with me, 302-242-8015. You can actually go to tvdelmarva.com, and there's a little tab up top that says advertising, and it tells how to get a hold of us. And it has a lot of our advertising packages, and we're open-minded.
Yes.
If you see something or think of something that's not there.
Carve out your own little...
Exactly.
This is what I want on TV Delmarva. It's doable. It's worth talking about.
Yeah, we'll have to talk about it and make sure it is doable.
Right.
But if it is doable, we will definitely do it. Mm-hmm. So we do have some radio sponsorship opportunities too for Fine Day 102.3, our radio station.
Yeah.
And what is our current deal? Are we still offering that other one? Because
we are. I'm going to go into June with it.
You are? Okay. Because we were going to end it this month.
Yeah, if you're okay with it, or we'll at least go to the 14th, which is Flag Day.
Okay.
So, but anyway, if I could wrap one up today, I'd like to. We got one yesterday.
Okay.
In other words, so people are. I mean, we're advertising it on the radio. It's $297.
Right.
And people immediately think it's too inexpensive. In other words,
it is.
Anybody that's bought advertising, you're not going to buy any anything much for $300. But with
Right.
us, we're new. We wanted to give you a special. You get 40 ads, and you stand back and say, whoa, wait a minute now. 40 ads for $297.
Right.
Now we're talking less than $8 an ad. You
Yeah.
are. But they're prime time. They're Monday through Sunday, 7 days a week.
Yeah.
6 in the morning till 8 in the evening. 40 of them for only $297 a month. You do need to buy it for a minimum of 3 months.
Right.
So about a $900 investment. We'll hit your credit card once a month. Not going to hit it for $900 right up front.
No.
Oh, okay. Any questions, I want you to call me, 302-542-9157, and I'll give you all the details.
And there's some bonuses involved with that. And we'll talk
Yes.
about that on next segment.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you,
I'll see you,
Colin. All right, everybody, to my Delaware 105.9 audience, good morning. It's Jim Weller. It is Saturday morning, and it is Weller Does Delmarva. And we've got an action-packed show for you, so buckle your seatbelt and stay tuned. Here we go. First sponsor segment is my accountant, George Luff. I just had a big meeting with George and Tyler the other day, Luff and Associates, and I'm very happy with them. They've got 3 locations. They can meet you in Dover or Milford or Rehoboth. So if you have any questions, any accounting needs, any bookkeeping needs, if you need help with your payroll, they do it all, a full service facility, and I'm very happy with them. I've dealt with them now a long time, okay, maybe 30 years. And the other day we went over a lot of stuff, answered a lot of questions. I've got some new business ideas I'm getting ready to do. I'm going to form a few more corporations and get some more things going on. So if you need any tax-related accounting help, Luff and Associates, they're CPAs, and if you want to know why you should deal with a CPA versus a general bookkeeper, let them explain the difference, because a CPA can represent you in an audit, and that is what matters to me, because I would not speak as well as they would in the middle of an audit, especially if it was 8 days long, because that's how long ours was. So anyway, and that was years ago, so we don't want to bring that up again. But we didn't owe any money, and that was a good thing. So anyway, you need some accounting help. You need help with your payroll. They have a system called Easy Payroll. They do the payroll for Wellers, and they can help you with that. So one phone call does it all. It's Luff and Associates. It's luffcpas.com on the web. And on the phone, it's 302-422-9699. 422-9699. Please dial it in that order. All right. Ellen is here today, and we're going to take a picture first, okay?
Okay.
All right. This young man is also in the picture.
I got it.
All right. How's Ellen doing?
Good, good. How are you?
Good. I seen you out there. You don't unlock the doors until 7
Till
o'clock.
7 o'clock.
Very serious thing.
Yeah, that's it. That
No
is
doubt
it.
about it. All right. If you ever come
So-
again, come around on the deck.
Okay.
I should have told you that secret.
That's
Okay?
fine.
All
Okay.
right. So anyway, and who is this young man?
This is Christopher Magee.
Morning, sir. How are
McGee.
you?
How are you doing?
I'm good, and yourself?
Are you her son?
I am.
You've been on before.
Yes, sir.
You have. Okay.
We
Well,
were down in Seaford before.
That's right. I've had both your sons on, haven't I?
Oh, yeah, Sean. He's in
Yep.
Georgetown Fire
Okay.
Department.
Well, good. We're talking Roxana today.
Yes, we are.
What's happening in Roxana? Did
So
you have
we-
any
we have-
storm damage last
No,
night?
no, we
Okay,
didn't.
good, good. Just checking. All right,
Yeah.
what are we
But
having?
we do have a bingo coming up next Friday night, June 6th.
Write that down,
Doors
Denise, we
open
should
at
go.
5:30.
Bingo, 5:30.
Starts at 7. In advance, it's $25. You can go to roxana90.com,
Okay.
purchase tickets. It's fun
Do I
time.
have to be a member to come?
No,
Okay,
it's,
so it's open to the
to the
public.
public. Yeah,
Okay.
everybody can come.
Short people, tall people?
Yep.
Doesn't matter.
We have Chinese auction items.
Really?
50-50. Yeah. So
Any
it's
food?
Oh yes.
What do you got?
Cheeseburger, hamburger, hot
Oh, my
dogs,
gosh.
French fries.
Really?
Yeah.
Now that's extra,
So
I presume.
That's extra. Yeah, we don't
Okay.
supply that. Yeah.
So $25, I get to play every game for that.
Yep.
Okay, if I want more cards, can I just pay
You can-
$25 again?
You can pay. You can purchase extra cards
Okay.
there. You can buy dabbers there, and
What's
we
a
do.
dabber?
Well, that
Like
Mark,
a dead body?
Mark,
Oh,
sure.
that's a cadaver. All right,
So,
dabbers, okay.
yeah.
Or you can bring your own dabber.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, when was it again? On a Friday.
June 6th.
That's not far away.
No.
Okay.
And then we have our famous fried chicken dinners.
When are
That
they?
starts June 21st is the first one.
Should go to that.
June, July, August, September. It is carry-out only.
Okay.
We do up to 600 carry-outs, and you order ahead, and you drive through and pick them up.
Really? It's barbecue or deep
Fried chicken.
fried chicken?
Fried chicken, mashed potatoes, green beans, and we even sell cakes as extras.
Really?
Silent
A
cake.
whole cake or a piece of
You can
cake?
get
Piece of cake.
Piece of cake.
Really?
But the gravy is homemade.
Really?
We make the roux, and we make it's homemade gravy in a
Okay.
old iron frying pan.
No kidding.
The
Lot of
green
flavor,
beans
it
are
sounds like.
seasoned. Yes, that we make our own coleslaw. It's everybody
It's to
loves.
die for.
That's right. It is.
Wow.
It is. And you can purchase extra coleslaw
Oh, really?
too. But
take
yeah,
out.
it's
Okay.
very good.
So it's all takeout. It's drive-through. You don't
Yeah.
even have to get out of your car. You don't have to unbuckle the
But-
kids.
Nope.
Just come in.
Order
or
on
come
order
through.
online.
Okay, where at?
Roxana90.com.
Okay.
But we only sell 600 tickets. So
Do you normally sell 600?
we're close to it usually.
Really? Wow, very good.
So,
That's a good thing. So it's once a month.
Yep.
All the dates are on the
These
website.
started in 1960.
So
having
the
dinner.
reason they started this was to gain money for a local fire department, and we have evolved since then.
Really?
The first fundraiser for Roxana Fire Company was scrap metal. Everybody went around and got scrap metal and had a big pile at the firehouse. And then they sold that scrap metal to purchase the first fire engine. And the ladies said, look, we want to be able to help too. We want to contribute. So they started doing fried chicken. So since 1960, Roxana has been doing fried chicken dinners to support the community.
That's 65 years.
Yeah,
Yes.
this year.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's a little bit of a
Wow.
rite of passage in Roxana to fry the chicken and,
Right.
do all that and learn how to do that.
Wow.
And they
So-
don't give you that breading recipe.
No, that's like
not-
top secret.
Yeah.
Very much
Okay.
so.
Yeah, same way with the coleslaw.
Okay. Well, very good. So you're telling me it is well worth the money.
It is. It's $17.
Okay.
You get 4 pieces of chicken,
Oh my. Okay.
green beans, mashed potatoes and gravy, and coleslaw and a roll.
Wow. And the option to buy more coleslaw.
And to buy Smith Island cake, a slice.
Oh, okay.
This month it's chocolate peanut butter and traditional.
Wow. This is really nice.
So yeah, we're busy.
Okay.
We have a dinner June, July, August, and September. We're going to have another bingo in September. We're going to have one in October. Yeah, we're busy. I have a car show in
Oh, a
November.
car show. Well, you guys are on the move. What's
Yeah, we got a lot going on down
I
there.
can see that. Wow. Do we want to talk about recruitment at all?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, we need
Absolutely.
help.
We're out of time, but let's just go into overtime.
We do need some help.
Okay.
We're welcoming members, new people in our community. They want to retire or they want to just help
Absolutely.
out.
Does it cost to join?
No, we provide all the training, and there's actual some benefits. You get a tax rebate for being a fireman.
Really?
If you
Okay.
meet the requirements, the state gives us beach tags. So if you meet the requirements of the volunteer fire department, the state will give you a free beach tag so that
Wow.
you can go out and enjoy things.
Very nice.
But yes, we
And it's
provide all
good
the training.
teamwork, and you learn a lot, and you learn how to walk and talk.
You know, if you have
and think
somebody
on your
that wants to
feet.
give back to the community
Right.
of any age, the fire department has a place for you.
Okay. Because it could be clerical, you could be part of the
Absolutely.
fundraising department.
Absolutely. And
know.
on the men's side, we have a October 16th. We have a golf tournament in
A
Bayside.
golf tournament, really?
Golf tournament, October
Wow.
16th.
Well, very good.
So
I think
So-
we're on again in August. So
Are you really?
We'll give you an
Okay.
update. I think so.
Well, it's exciting. It sounds
Yeah.
like you got a lot
It's good
going
to
on.
see ya.
Yep. Are you going to the rally, either one of you, tomorrow? Not sure. Rally for first responders out there on
I
Hudson
can't.
Field? All right.
I got a business.
I signed you up to sing.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You don't want me to sing,
she'll record it on the way home, and we'll play the demo
Oh,
tape.
there you go.
and
right.
you will laugh.
Wow.
Yeah, you don't want me to sing.
All right.
But anyway, we thank you and
Thank you.
listen to you, and
What do you think?
you're
You
doing
got
a
any
good
critiques
job.
for me?
No, you do an excellent job.
I can't believe I stuck with it. That's
I
the
think
big
it's
thing.
wonderful.
It's a lot of fun.
It's really, really great.
It's a neat thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, it's all the people you get to meet. I mean,
I agree.
the stories and the heritage.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, let me give you some gifts while you're here.
All righty.
I'll give you that, and I'll give you that. Do you have a refrigerator at home?
I'm afraid so.
Okay. These are a real collector's item. So.
Oh, really?
Oh, that's his pile, and this will be your pile.
Okay.
And a keychain for each of you.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Thank you, sir.
How many fire trucks you got down there?
We can never have enough in an emergency.
I was thinking I'll load you up with keychains and stickers.
Well, our new one will be here next week.
Oh, really?
We spent $887,000 and got a new rescue truck.
Wow.
And it will be here next week.
Good job.
So,
all right.
Thank you.
We'll see you, kids.
Yep.
Okay. Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Okay. See ya. All right, Jay Dentino. While you're standing, do you feel like coming up these steps and talking, or you want me to come to you? I'll come to you, Jay. Which do you want to do? Okay, he's coming, Denise. Oh, I thought I was seeing things when I saw Jay. So good to see him. Jay Dentino is in the house, everybody. Haven't seen him in a while. So I want to say hi to him, all right? All right, so have a seat, Jay. Take your time. You good? All right, so we are live at the Palace in Milford, Delaware. So if everybody thinks this is rehearsed and scripted, this is unscripted, and we're live. Are you all right?
Just want you to know, I got a haircut. I said, I want a haircut like Jim Weller. And they said, no problem.
Just back right into the shears.
Yep. Just,
all right.
Whoa.
How are you? Oh, we're taking a picture over here with Linda. Do we look pretty? All right. So how are you?
I'm slowly getting stronger.
Okay.
But I'm not, I tell people, I'm not out of the woods yet.
Are you driving a car in the demolition derby at the fair?
I should be.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just checking on you.
Yeah, just go put it in reverse. You don't want to head on. You want to just go reverse.
Keep going, yeah. But you still need to be able to get home.
That's what they make Ubers for.
That's right, goobers. You meant Ubers.
I said Uber.
Oh, I thought he said goobers.
And Ubers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, anything else we need to know?
I'm still having therapy.
Okay.
And, occupational therapy.
Okay. How's that going?
It's occupational rough because they teach you how to take a shower and things like that.
Oh, okay.
And cook.
So it's real things. It's like real life.
Yeah, it's real life. But
okay.
It's difficult for me to get my shoes on.
Okay.
And they teach you those kinds of things.
Do you have to tie them?
I did.
Well, I just bought a friend of mine these Skechers.
Well,
you just simply put your foot in.
I was hoping maybe my children will get me a pair of Skechers for Father's
Day. Yeah. Get extra wide. They're even easier.
Yeah, I know, but
hey, are you looking for something to do tomorrow?
I'm going to church. But what's going on?
After that, there's this big rally at Hudson Fields.
Oh yeah.
Rally for our first responders.
Oh.
I got a wristband if you want to go. It's a lot of walking though.
Yeah, I really shouldn't go.
Okay, all right.
But then my family, my daughter and her family they live near Hockessin, are coming down.
Okay.
And
spend some time with you.
Yeah, and they want to go to Nicola.
Nicola.
They love Nicolas.
All right.
Yep.
All right. Well, I'm going to let you go. Is that okay?
Yep.
Are you all right, or do you want to stay here the whole show?
No.
You going to have breakfast?
I hope.
Okay. All right.
Okay. I don't like my own cooking.
Oh. All right. You good? All right. Here we go. There goes Jay, everybody. Jay Dentino. Thanks for stopping by. All right. Where in the world are we, people are saying? I never heard of such a show. Never heard of such a thing. We are in the Palace in Milford, Delaware. Okay, and it's a great place to have breakfast, lunch, dinner. They're open 7 days a week. Dine in, take out, whatever you want to do. And it's a live show. We do it every Saturday. So we have different guests. We have people. Sometimes people just stop in. We say, you want to chit-chat for a minute? And we go from there. So one of my sponsors of the show is L&W Insurance Agency. And you say, Jim Weller talks about his insurance people a lot. I do. You know, I talk to my insurance people a lot. I'm always buying something, getting something, doing something different. And I just want to know, am I properly insured. So I got a big event coming up. I'm planning a surprise birthday party for a friend of mine. And I got to thinking, should I have insurance? And because the facility in there said we're not responsible for anything. And I thought, I'm going to get me some insurance for that. So anyway, L&W has been a great insurance company to deal with. So you can deal with them too. They're not just here for just me. They'll sell you car insurance or life insurance or health insurance, media coverage, billboard insurance, property insurance. If you rent properties, you can, get liability insurance. And also, if you're a renter and you want renter's insurance, you can also get that. All right. So if you want to talk about insurance, if you're fully insured and you want a second opinion on what you have. And you don't have to be a business. You could just be John Q. Public, okay? So anyway, any questions, just give them a call. They have an office up in the Greenville area. They have one in Ocean View, and they have another one in Dover, all right? So the phone number, one phone number is going to get you everywhere you need to go for L&W Insurance Agency, and it is 302-856-7828, 302-856-7828, LWinsurance.com on the web, okay? So check them out, and they're also on Facebook. Look them up there. I'm very happy with them, and I know you will be too. All right, so what's going on? We got different guests coming in. Things are happening. I want to tell you that I'm having a surprise birthday party for my friend Donald McElvain, okay? He's going to be turning 90, June 25th. The party is June 12th. It is at Crossroad Community Church, and you're invited. No official invitation. This is it. So everybody's invited from 11 to 1:30. We hope to have a few race cars on display. So if you're out there and you have any type of a display type car, race car, show car, whatever, and you want to bring it that day, just bring it. You can unload it or leave it on the trailer or drive it there, whatever you want to do. There's no trophies or dash plaques. It's just a get-together at Crossroad Community Church. We are going to have some food. We are going to have some ice cream. And anyway, it's all free. And I want you to meet Donald, and maybe get a picture with him or say hi or wish him happy birthday, all right? So mark your calendar. It is a Thursday, June 12th. From 11 to 1:30. Come and go or hang out the whole time, all right? So let's talk real quick about my attorney that I am dealing with on many things. His name is Jason Adkins. The name of the law firm is Adkins Law Firm, and they're in Milton, Delaware. And I have got a new business that I'm opening up with one of my kids, and we had to get an LLC. We got that all worked out, and now we're buying a couple pieces of property, and we're getting that all worked out, and then we're going to do something with that property. So anyway, next thing you know, I'll be selling houses. It's hard to say what's next with me. But anyway, so if you need an attorney, whether you want to talk about your will or your estate or your trust, or you need some help with a contract, or you got a legal problem and you need some help, or you want some advice, give him a call. Very accommodating, very friendly, very pleasant, easy to get an appointment with. So it is Adkins Law Firm, and not just for business needs, for personal needs, whatever it may be. You got a situation, or you got some paperwork you want read, or you're going to rent or sell something and you need some documents, give them a call. Phone number is 302-664-2791. That's 302-664-2791. The letter J, jadkinslaw.com in Milton, Delaware. All right. Weller's Utility Trailers is going to be open today. We've had a very nice week. And the news is out. Our son Jimmy is going to be having a baby in December. And Denise and I are very excited. And it's just an encouraging time in the Weller, Troyer, Hurd family. Grandkids just graduated from school. Shelby graduated from school. And the other kids just ended their school year yesterday. So it's been a good time. Ball games are keeping us hopping, and life is busy. We're going to have Denise on in a little while, and I think she's got some very interesting topics to talk about. So I'm priming the pump for her. She's like, I don't know what you're talking about, Jim. I got stuff for her if she don't got stuff. But anyway, she's always interesting. So Denise will be on here between 7:30 and 8, because a lot of people want to know, what time is Denise coming on? So probably 7:45 to 8 o'clock, somewhere in there. All right. Oh, my goodness. I do want to mention one more thing. Another good sponsor of the show, and this is a new company. Is Slice of Paradise Screen and Railing. And you say, I've heard you mention them. I'll tell you, they're worth talking to, all right? If you are needing a railing, now why would you need a railing? So you might have a deck, and it may have a wooden railing around it. And every time the kids or the grandkids touch it, they get a splinter or whatever, or you got a dog that's gnawing on it or whatever. You want to replace that with a nice aluminum railing. Alan is your go-to guy for railing. Maybe you've got some steps that need a railing. Maybe your business or your home or your deck, again, whatever. So it's the time of year people are using their deck, and you're having more people over to the house, or your business has got people and you don't have any railings on your steps. Listen, they do railings, aluminum railings. They're not going to rust. They're not going to rot. They're not going to chip. They're not going to peel. They're not going to need repainting. Pretty much maintenance-free, very affordable, very accommodating, made right in Milford, Delaware. He has his manufacturing facility right in Milford. So he does that. But he also does screened-in porches and 3-season rooms. So if you want to talk about that, Alan himself, the owner, will come. He'll sit down with you. He'll talk about your thoughts, your ideas, and then he'll give you some of his thoughts and ideas, and he'll give you a free estimate. Quick turnaround time, quality workmanship. He's got his own team of people. He doesn't sub it all out. So he does a good job. And I like him, and I know him, and he's very meticulous at what he does. So his name is Alan Sayer. I'm going to give you his cell phone number. Are you ready? You can text or call him to talk about whatever you want to dream about. It's 302-265-9135. That's 302-265-9135. That's our website. Or call the store, 302-337-8228. Now, at the top of the hour, or the bottom of the hour, we take a break from Delaware 105.9. So if you're listening there, I just want to let you know we take a break from there, but the show doesn't stop. So if you don't want to miss anything, just switch over to my Facebook page, which is just Weller Does Delmarva on Facebook. Also, if you own a business and you're looking for a unique way to advertise, okay? Advertising on this show, I've been doing this show now 12 years. I've got a very loyal, responsive audience, and a lot of my advertisers are getting immediate results. They're not supposed to. Advertising doesn't usually work immediately. You have to do it for a little while for people to know who you are, where you are, and what you do. But if you ever want to be on this show, we're 2 to 3 months out. Did I hear the radio station? I don't know. Oh, so anyway, I did. Okay. So anyway, just bottom line is we're taking a break right now from Delaware 105.9, so switch over to Jim Weller on Facebook, okay? Okay. So with that said, we still continue on TV Delmarva, and we still continue on Fine Day Radio. I mentioned this special, and somebody asked me to clarify, to explain this $297 special. So this is for radio advertising on Fine Day Radio. It's $297 for a month's worth of advertising, okay? You do need to purchase 3 months' worth to get this special. But it's $297 a month. You get 40 ads. And people said to me, if you're a nonprofit, can you purchase that?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, so
the answer is yes.
Yes. So a lot of nonprofits are used to not getting anything or waiting for public service announcements, which
Right.
there's very few. We don't even do those. So I want to let you know that's why we make things so affordable. So whether you're a nonprofit or a for-profit, you know, if you've got an organization and it's got something worth promoting, it's worth spending money on to promote it.
For sure.
In other words,
Yep.
and sometimes I think they think it's illegal for them to buy advertising, but nonprofits can buy advertising. And the last thing you want to do is just keep waiting for public service announcements.
Right. Well, I
and
mean,
they
we
never
do,
come.
we do have public service. It's not the
Right. It's
we've
not.
got this show here, and then we've got our shows
I
that are on
forgot all
Wednesday.
about that.
But,
Yes.
the number of spots available versus the number of spots wanted
Right.
are very small. So,
Right.
yeah.
But I was talking to somebody from a nonprofit, and they're like, well, we've never paid for advertising. I'm like, that's okay. It's okay.
We'd
You
like to be
can
the
pay
first.
for advertising. I mean, you can, and you
Yeah.
may get more results. I
Right,
mean,
yeah.
it's called an investment. It's
Exactly.
like you're investing in your organization. So, and we have nonprofits that are supporting the station and buying advertising. So we want to say thank you to those too. All right. Is there anything else we need to know about the radio ad program? 297, 40 ads. Call me. It's 7 days a week, 6 in the morning till 8 in
How
the
do
evening.
they call you?
Oh, I would use the phone.
Okay.
Okay. Let me give you my New Jersey hotline.
Okay.
It's 609-551-4367. 609-551-4367. If you're at the Jersey Shore, I'd love to talk to you. Call me right now. Leave me a message. If you don't need anything and you'd be willing to call me right now, I'd like to know where you're listening from.
Oh, that's a good
And
idea.
what is the temperature? Okay, not of the water, but of the air. So where are you listening at? Anybody can call me and just leave me a message. Where are you listening at and what's the temperature? 302-542-9157 is my cell phone. You can
Okay.
even text me.
Okay.
So I'd love to hear from you. And
Location and temperature.
location and temperature.
All right.
Okay.
And if you don't know the temperature, just make something up.
or look at the thermostat on the wall in your
Right.
living room.
Exactly.
All right. Anyway, Colin, what's up with you?
Well, busy morning here, so if you lost us for a minute or 30 seconds, the internet had a little
Really?
hiccup here. Yes, it did. So
Does she need to restart the Facebook?
No.
Linda? Okay.
Hunter's already got it all taken
Oh,
care of.
wow. There we go.
Yep.
Good
so,
enough
we're
then.
back on everything, so
Okay.
that's all good.
Internet is so fickle.
So, yeah, even with a hardwire
Right.
connection, sometimes it does.
Right. They have a great service here. He upgraded it and everything for us. And here we are. So if you missed anything, go back and watch it later, and it still may not be there.
Right. All right. So anyway, TV Delmarva is on the air, over the air, and our signal has grown
I'm excited.
because we are now on channel 33.
Right now you're
which
on
is-
two stations.
We're on 33 and 14 right now, but 33 is
14.
a much more powerful station.
I'm
and-
glad you got that.
Yeah, I am too.
So that's exciting. So anyway,
Pretty big deal to upgrade
That
that
much.
much in the signal. So I mean,
Right.
that's like 5 times
the power.
the power. Yeah,
And the-
twice the height. Mm-hmm. So
Yes.
height is a big thing. Height
big
is
thing.
more than power.
Well, I feel it's all very exciting. So if anybody wants to advertise on TV Delmarva,
How do they get
you
up with
need
me?
to think about it. You need to think about it.
Well, I would say go to tvdelmarva.com, click
Okay.
on the advertise button up at the top, and look. There's some packages there, but that's not all we have.
Right.
We have other things as well. So we did have a special. Should we talk about that, or we're
That
still
one?
offering this one right here?
Yeah, we'll do that.
All right, so we're still offering, it's a combined package for radio and TV. So if
Yes.
you have interest in radio and television, you want to reach multiple audiences, $677 a month. What
Right.
do you get for that? You're going to get
But
100
that's
radio
not,
ads.
That's not $677 for radio and $677 for TV.
That's combined.
combined.
Yeah, you're going to get
Okay.
both at that price. 100 radio ads and 100 TV ads.
200 ads total.
200 ads.
Who makes the ads? Do they have to pay to make the TV commercial?
No, I will make the TV commercial for them. I need a little, I need pictures and things like that.
Something, yeah. Content.
From them. Right, exactly. But yeah, no, I'll make a TV commercial for them.
Okay.
If you want a full-blown come-out production on your site, then
That's a
you
different
would have
story.
to hire somebody for that. But
Right.
we do, we can do them with graphics and things
What
like
if
that.
they have one they're running on another TV station?
For sure. We can get you on the air
Okay.
right away with that.
Okay.
So anyway, that's what you're gonna-
677.
677. 100 radio ads, 100 TV ads. These are primetime ads between 6A and 8P.
Man, 7 days a week.
7 days a week, exactly. Yep.
That's a very and anybody that's buying advertising knows that is a good deal.
That is a real good deal.
Right.
Yep.
If it sounds like a lot of money to you, I'm sensing you've not done much advertising.
Right.
So-
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Because radio ads can be anywhere from $10 to $30 each, and TV
Right. 10
ads
is a
could
very
be
cheap ad.
very
and that's
cheap, midnight
Usually
stuff
not
like
in the
that.
greatest
Right.
time slot.
So we got prime time, 100 radio ads, 100 TV ads,
Mm-hmm.
$677. Call me now. Call me right now. Daggone it. Just call 609. This is my Jersey line. 609-551-4367. That number, 609-551-4367.
We're not going to answer it on the air right now.
No.
That'll just go to voicemail.
Well, my voicemail standing by.
Yes, it's waiting.
Standing by.
It
All
needs
right.
something to do.
I hear the music.
You're paying
Okay.
for it, and nobody's using it right now.
Right. And my cell phone's 302-542-9157.
All right, I'll see you in a bit.
Thank you, Colin Walls Service Center, downtown Milford. We're back on Delaware 105.9. We're everywhere. By golly, by golly, by golly, by golly. All right. One thing I did want to mention. I'll wait till Denise is up here. I've got a whole lot of stuff we could do together if she wants to. If you would be willing to give me the extra time, I've got stuff we can do. Nikki, how are you?
I am good. How are you?
Good. Picture time? Crazy question.
Yes.
Were you in the hospital recently?
I have been struggling with some medical issues,
Really?
but not in the hospital.
Well, I'm really glad to see you.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'm glad it's
I
not
was-
very smelly in here.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Chemicals
All right.
really set me off.
All right.
So, but it smells good in here. Delicious
It does.
food. That's what it smells like.
Yep. So how are you?
I'm good. I
Good.
just had a new grandbaby born yesterday.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And
Yep.
all your grandkids live around
Yes,
here?
very close.
Isn't that wonderful?
Yes, yes.
Okay. It's a boy or a girl?
Girl.
What's her name?
Briar Wren.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's our fifth one.
Fifth grandchild.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations.
So, thank you.
That'll make a bad day brighter.
Amen. I
You know?
loved it. Went and cuddled her. Oh, it's so sweet.
Isn't
So,
that nice?
yeah.
All right. So Redemption City. Let's tell everybody what it is first.
We are a homeless shelter, one for men, one for women.
Two separate buildings.
Yes.
Okay.
And we just opened in April, I think it was 16th, a navigation center. So it's like a day center where people can come in and get showers, do
Really?
their laundry, eat some food inside. They can come in, sit down, case management.
fellowship.
Yeah. So get him connected to services.
Okay.
So that is open from 9 to 2, and it's directly next to our women's shelter.
Really?
It's the old Ace Center building.
No kidding.
Yeah, so,
Wow.
yep.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You guys, I mean, when did Redemption City start?
3 years ago is when we opened our first shelter.
Okay.
And then it was about a year before that I formed the nonprofit.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So you've always been involved with helping people,
Yes.
serving people,
Yes.
and stuff like that. So you're not new to this,
No.
and the community's heard your name a lot. So Redemption City, what is there any needs? Is there anything Redemption City needs that we could discuss?
So, well, today we are having an open house at the Navigation Center because a lot of people don't know about it yet.
Okay.
So from 11 to 2, you can come out and you can have some free lunch.
Okay.
You can hear some testimonies, a few speakers, and just kind of tour the building and see what we're doing there.
So this would be more a person saying, I've never heard of Redemption City. I want to meet some of these people.
Yeah.
I want to lay my eyes on
Yeah,
it
yeah.
and see what this is about.
Yep.
So everybody's welcome today, starting
Yes.
at what time?
11.
11 o'clock
Yes.
today. What is the address of that?
547 North Bradford Street, Seaford.
Seaford.
Yep.
All right. And everybody's welcome. Parking's free, I presume.
Yes.
Okay. Free sunshine, free fresh air.
Yes, hopefully the
Okay.
sunshine stays
Yeah,
until we're done.
I agree. Yep. So anyway, but if you've never heard of Redemption City, if you've never met, are you going to be there?
Yes.
Okay. If you've never met Nikki and some of the other folks, it is a legitimate nonprofit in our community. You have a good board of people. I've watched you start it from scratch. It is a worthwhile, trustworthy place to either donate some money or donate your time or
Yes.
your energy, or maybe once a month you want to drop off some supplies.
Yeah. Yep.
You know, I want to tell you something else that crossed my mind that people could do. I'm sure you always need toilet paper, paper
Yes.
towels, ketchup,
Yes.
mustard,
Yes.
certain things,
Yeah.
toiletries and so on.
Yeah.
If you wanted to donate, here's another idea that I was going to pitch today, and I'm going to do it
All
now.
right, go for it.
You can go on Amazon and you can set up an automatic once a month, twice a month,
Right.
once a quarter,
Yeah.
whatever you're comfortable with, delivery of
Yeah.
something.
And we have an Amazon wish list.
Okay, and so you can go to that, and if you don't necessarily want to write a check, but it's just as easy for you to do something
Yeah.
regularly like
Yeah,
that.
it's a great idea.
I thought it was an interesting idea,
yeah.
and if you're
Yeah.
part of a group of people, or you're wanting a community service, but maybe you're
Yeah.
at a season in life, you're not going to go out and physically
Right.
do things, but you still want to do things. Is there ever opportunities for people to come and serve or
Yes,
clean or
yes.
cook or
Yep,
just
all those. We try to.
clerical?
we try to do, now that we have the navigation center open, like a hot lunch every day, or
Okay.
like a real lunch, so to speak,
Okay.
not just a sandwich.
Right.
I mean, we have sandwiches, but just a little bit more. Like somebody brought in chili and did a chili bar one
Okay.
day. So things
Okay.
like that, and then we also just need like people to be at the shelter for like monitoring like shower time to make
Okay.
sure like it's 15 minutes and moving on.
Okay,
Just
yeah.
make sure things are moving
Keep an
along.
eye on
yeah,
things.
Not
be the police, but just be
yeah,
guidance.
just kind of be present. And people
Right.
love to talk. Like
they do.
people love to talk. So just to come in and sit down over lunch and talk, help clean up a little bit. I have a front desk, so to speak, where people sign in or people do intakes when they
Okay.
are using services. So that's also another great area, because if nobody's there to help, then I'm there, and then I can't go do
what
other
you-
things.
what you went there to do.
Yeah. So,
Right. All right.
so those kinds of opportunities. And I tell you what, toilet paper, the biggest need always.
And probably followed by paper towels.
Yes. Yes.
And then Kleenex.
Yes. So those types of
All right.
things are definitely greatly appreciated.
How do people learn more? Website, Facebook, YouTube?
RedemptionCityDE.org.
That's it.
Yes.
RedemptionCityDE.org.
We have an email, welcome, and the number 2 at RedemptionCityDE.org.
Okay.
And then my phone number is 302-554-3731.
Okay. Well, I'm going to thank you.
Thank you.
I got some gifts for you. Do you happen to
Okay.
have a refrigerator at home?
I have one at home, and we have multiple ones at the
Here.
shelters.
There's a few of them.
We'll put this-
There's a few of these.
Okay.
This is more a collector's item.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
All right.
And I'll give you a couple keychains. How's that?
Okay. I
All right?
appreciate it.
Thank you for everything.
you.
Congratulations
Thank
on
you.
the new grandbaby.
Thank you.
All right. See ya. Bye-bye. There she goes, everybody. Look it up. Great organization. I highly recommend you consider getting involved, all right? Now, we are going to do a quick sponsor segment for Fitzgerald Salvage and Recycling in Lincoln. Denise, how are you doing?
Doing pretty good, Jim.
All right. So Fitzgerald's is a local business. They buy scrap metal, okay? So if you've got some scrap metal you want to get rid of, you just take it to Fitzgerald's. They'll weigh it, and they'll pay you cash for it. If you've got an old car, they will literally come and get it and then take it and still pay you for it, okay? Maybe you got an old gas grill, some old appliances. It's hard to say. Scrap metal, an old car battery, just take it to Fitzgerald's. And again, they will weigh it, they will buy it, and they will pay you in cash. Now, you say, how do they make money then? If this is what they buy, well, they sell auto parts. So if you need a part for an automobile, maybe a body part or a motor or a transmission or something like that, they sell auto parts. They also sell crushed concrete. People say, what is crushed concrete? It's where they take big chunks of concrete where somebody's dug up something or a cement pad or something like that, and they grind it up. They pulverize it almost like little pieces of ice, but it's actually concrete. It's called crushed concrete. So anyway, if you need any crushed concrete, if you need any auto parts, give Fitzgerald's a call. And if you have any scrap metal that you want to turn into cash, just bring it on into Fitzgerald's in Lincoln. They're open 6 days a week. Their website is fitzgeralds.us, and they are open 6 days a week. Phone number 302-422-7584. That's 302-422-7584. And check them out on the web and tell them I sent you, all right? Now, Denise, are you ready? We're
I
going to
am
get
ready.
our picture taken
Yes,
for
we are.
starters.
Yep.
This is Linda Bosco. All right.
And hit the little timer button.
Oh, I don't care about the timer.
Oh, Jim.
Oh, yes, ma'am. You're the only one I'm not going to care about
We're
the timer.
going to
on.
worry about that timer.
All right.
Okay.
So, what do you got? And then I got stuff we could talk about.
Okay, well, real quick, Carlisle Fire Company, that's Milford Fire Company, tomorrow is having an all-you-can-eat breakfast from 7 to 11, and it's $12.
It's real good, too.
Yeah, we've been there before.
We're going tomorrow.
Yeah, my sister has just joined the Carlisle Fire Company,
Company.
and she is looking forward to serving us.
Oh, well, good.
Yeah.
So, do you remember what all they had? I remember eggs.
Well, I remember scrapple and sausage. I remember maybe pancakes, maybe French toast,
Okay.
juice, coffee.
But you can go back a couple times.
Yeah, it's all you can
It's like
eat.
making laps.
Yeah.
What is it, like $15 or something?
It's 12.
12.
Yeah.
So it's a very good value.
Yeah.
And it supports the fire company.
Yeah.
And it's just once a month. So let's see you tomorrow there. We'll be
Right.
there, okay?
Yeah. I'd
All
also
right.
like to endorse Dr. T. He
Dr.
is my
T.
chiropractic doctor.
Oh, let me get my notes
goodness.
out on Peninsula
Yes, he
Chiro.
fixed me. Usually I go once a month just for a tune-up. You know, I'm pretty limber and I don't usually have any problems.
Right.
But for some reason,
But you know why you don't have any problems?
because I get tune-ups all
Yes.
the time.
It's
Yeah.
critical.
Yeah,
It's
it is critical. Anyway, but this past week, my back started hurting. Not a sharp pain, just an aching, annoying pain. So
couldn't
bad.
get comfortable in a
No, I
chair.
couldn't sit comfortable in a chair. I ended up taking NyQuil and able to go to sleep at nighttime.
she almost snores with that
love
NyQuil.
NyQuil nights. But anyway, I could not get comfortable. So I went to Dr. T, and his first question is, have you done anything different that maybe within the last 2 weeks, or I think it was 6 months out,
Okay.
you know? And he said, you know, like lifting or doing anything. I said, yes, I've been landscaping my yard with rocks. And
With rocks?
I go to Lowe's and get like 6 bags at a time. I reach up above my head, pull down these big heavy bags,
Right.
load them in my car, and then I go home and do the same thing. I empty the bags in the landscaping.
Yeah.
He said, that's it. He said,
Right.
he said,
40-pound bags of rocks.
right, but it didn't start while I was doing it. It started like 2 weeks after I had finished doing it.
Isn't that
It
something?
was just amazing. But anyway, he really adjusted me, like really different than he normally
Twisted
does.
you like a
Yeah,
pretzel.
he really did. And I'm telling you, I was fixed that night. I haven't had a bit of pain since then.
You
I
sound
can't
like
say-
Jimmy.
It works. I don't know if it works like that with everybody, but it worked like for me. It was an honest fix right away.
She
The only
called
trouble
me
is
and said, I feel better already.
The
What?
trouble is, I still have more rocks to do. So and
Well,
I'm
maybe
scared-
he'll come do them.
Maybe he
Maybe
will.
I'll learn how to get
Oh,
these rocks. I
yeah.
went with her last time to Lowe's to get them.
Yeah.
So,
So anyway, so it was real good. So I'm happy with him.
all right.
And that's it. Just this week, I played dominoes with some friends. We haven't
Well,
played.
who won?
Well, I came in. We played 3 different games this time.
Of
just 'cause-
dominoes?
Yeah, no. We played Phase 10. That's a card game.
Okay.
We played dominoes, and then we played Uno. But I've never played Uno for points. Like it's just when I play with the
Oh.
grandkids, it's just whoever goes out wins. Well,
Okay.
this one, if you don't go out, you have to add up so many points, and the most points loses. You know, you don't want points.
Who is this team of people you play these games
Well, it's the same. It's Watha, Kathleen, and Charlene. I used to have another
with? They're a
group.
real good group of
Yeah,
friends. You
but
know
I
that?
have another group that I love playing with too. But and I want to get Pat Vent involved.
Okay.
And but I just haven't been putting that group together lately.
Okay.
Like it's
Well,
been
good.
a while.
But the group you have is a wonderful group. You're not going to diss them, are you?
No, I just mean I can play.
You're going to
twice.
expand.
Yeah, I'm going to expand. I just love playing games. I like playing with my kids. Anyway, that's it. That's all I had to talk about.
All right. Can I bring up some things?
Yeah.
Well, first of all, Jimmy's grandchild.
Yeah.
Or our grandchild.
Yeah.
There's a gender reveal. Is it next Saturday, I
Oh
think?
yeah, I think it is. Big
So-
gender reveal.
We're excited. Oh,
We
back to
don't-
Peninsula Chiropractic. Can
Yeah.
I just give out their info?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So first of all, you can call for an appointment at Peninsula Chiropractic Center at 629-302, of course, 629-4344. They're very accommodating. In fact, you called like the day before or
Yeah,
whatever,
they got me
and
right in.
They got her right in. They
Yeah.
accept most insurances. They also, you can cash pay, whatever you want to do. So anyway, Peninsula Chiropractic Center or PeninsulaChiroCenter.com on the web. And they're on Facebook too.
Mm-hmm.
All right, couple things. A friend of ours celebrated a 54th wedding anniversary.
Oh really? Darlene Smith.
Yep,
Chick.
Darlene and
yeah.
Chick.
Yeah, how about
So
that?
congratulations to them. I think it
Congratulations.
was in the past day or two. So Darlene and Chick have been a real inspiration to me. I've known them over the years. They used to own Smith's Used Cars.
Yeah,
and
they go way back with
they
you,
do.
don't they?
Stock car days. and
Yeah, they
everything.
were fun
So,
days.
Yep. So Chick and Darlene, happy anniversary.
Well, congratulations.
Now, Tuesday night, I don't know if we're going to make it to this or not, but this is something happening in Greenwood.
Okay.
Okay?
Is this where? Yeah, it is. It's the chicken barbecue that has music once a month.
Yep. It just started.
Yeah.
So the chicken barbecue, the Greenwood Chicken Barbecue, is not only open this weekend, but it's also open this Tuesday evening, which should be June 3rd, okay?
Right. You bring your own chair.
Bring
you
your
sit
own
there,
chair.
You buy your chicken, sit there and listen to some music.
Right, and you don't have to buy chicken, but you ought to.
Who wouldn't want to
Who
buy
wouldn't
chicken?
want to?
Yeah.
So what is that name?
Oh, Jovan Newman.
Okay, so that is the group. It's country music.
Yeah.
So anyway, we're probably going to make it unless there's a ball game. So we'll
Those
see.
ball games, yeah, they come first. We're just trying to do different stuff.
Well, we got
this
2
time.
grandkids still playing, and so
Right.
we have to go to both games at the same time.
We don't have to. We like
But
to.
we love it.
We love
We
it.
love it. We do love it.
We
All
do.
right, so anyway, that's Tuesday night.
Yeah.
All right, so mark your calendar. The first Tuesday of every month at the Greenwood Fire Department, they have a night of entertainment with some music, and they open up the chicken barbecue.
That's really a good
Now-
idea.
Oh, it's a great idea.
Yeah.
Now, we've had some wet weather, then we have some dry weather. Have you been to the car wash
Oh
lately?
my goodness, waves. They're high on my list.
You like them?
Yeah, I do love them. It's just so easy to do, and it just
They read your tag.
yeah, they read my tag, and I just go right on through, and my car's clean. It does a good job.
You like
really
it?
does, yeah.
Now, do you ever go around the side and use the vacuum
Oh
and
yeah,
wipe things
yeah,
down?
do all that. That's really
You do it all
nice.
yourself?
Yeah, I do that
Okay.
myself. I don't mind. It's all right there.
Yep.
It's a lot better than doing it at home.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah.
Plus, your car is getting dirty on the way home. In other words, if you do it all right there and you dry the car off, you're done.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So those were just a couple added
Yeah, that's
features
nice.
for
That's all.
Denise. Are you excited about Donald's big party?
I am. I think it's really nice you're doing that.
I'm trying.
Yeah, you're really, and it's really, it is going to be a big surprise for him and for us to see how it goes.
Right.
See if we have enough food or if how many cars come.
Right. So we didn't have any idea because we have not made a list. We're
Right.
just
It's
literally
not
inviting
RSVP.
people
It's just show up,
to
please.
show up.
Yeah.
So we'll see how it
He's
goes.
going to be surprised. He'll feel loved.
Yep, I hope so. All right. Well, what else? Are we
That's
doing
it.
anything? We're going to the I forgot what it is tomorrow morning. The pancake.
Yeah, all you
The
can eat breakfast.
We're going to that.
Yeah, we have a
And
group we
then-
go there with.
And then we don't know what else we're doing the rest of the day.
I don't think so.
Okay. I'm probably going to this.
That's a good idea.
A rally for our first responders. It rained out. It was supposed to be today, so it's going to be tomorrow.
Oh, really? I did that last year, I think, is
It's
when I
huge.
went.
They got
Mhm.
music.
Yeah,
they
I've
got
been
all
there.
kinds of stuff. Yep. And they have some auction items. Well, they're online, in fact.
Oh.
We can bid on the auction items anytime.
Do you know what they're having? Any kind of
Oh,
item?
yeah, all kinds of stuff. So, yes, I'm
All right.
going to. All right, anything else?
I don't think so.
Okay, are we good?
We're good.
Anything else?
No.
Come on now, Denise, think of one more thing.
I can't think of anything.
All right.
That's good. Thanks.
I'm going to see you later. All right, what else is going on? Vanderwin's Farm Creamery. Let's give away some stuff here in just a couple minutes. So get your phone ready to call in. Okay, so I wasn't even talking to you, Colin. I was like talking to the audience. But anyway, the phones are ready. I'm not ready yet. So let me do just a couple sponsor segments, and then we're going to open up the phone lines, okay? All right, Vanderwin's Farm Creamery. I advertise for them all the time. And we give away a lot of gift cards to Vanderwin's. And I asked them the other day, I said, do you have any idea how many people, use them gift cards? And they really don't. But we have been giving away Vanderwin's gift cards for years, and we'll give some away today, okay? But in the meantime, I just want to say, if you need some ice cream, whether you just are craving ice cream, you want a banana split, you want, a milkshake, or you want some ice cream, a cone, a quart, a pint, a cup, or you want to hire the truck to come to an event, check out Vanderwin Farm Creamery. Vanderwin Farm Creamery. They have 4 locations. No, they actually have 5. They got one in Georgetown now, one in Philly, one in Fenwick, one in Dewey, one in Greenwood, and one outside of Greenwood on 404. So check them out. Look them up on the Facebook, Vanderwin's Ice Cream, Vanderwin's Farm Creamery, and like their page if you would, okay? So the phone lines are going to be open. Here's the number. Get ready, because you're going to have to dial and get in. 302-422-7336. That's 302-422-7336, all right? Now, what are we going to give away? We're going to give you a keychain, a really nice Weller's quality keychain, okay? We're going to give you one keychain. I got to write this down. We're going to give you a keychain. We're going to give you a gift card to Vanderwin's. And I'm going to also give you a gift card to Chick-fil-A, okay? So if you would like that, there's no purchase necessary. You call me now, get your name on the list, and then you pick it up at Weller's in Bridgeville next week, not today, next week, Tuesday through Saturday, all right? So the phone number is 302-422-7336, all right? So 302-422-7336. Caller, are you there? Hello? Okay, didn't engage. Caller, are you there?
Yes.
And who am I speaking to?
Donna.
Donna. How you spelling Donna today?
Donna.
You got that correct. So you've answered the first question correctly. Where are you calling from, Donna?
Milford,
Connecticut or Delaware?
Delaware.
All right. And are you a first-time caller?
Yes.
All right. And what inspired you to call?
I was inspired because you had shared on your radio show about the car show that benefited a little girl in a wheelchair several weeks ago.
Okay.
And I wanted to support your program.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Well, are you going to pick up the gift cards?
Yes.
All right. Are you going to use all three? Well, it's only 2 gift cards and 1 keychain. Are you going to?
I'll share.
Okay, you'll share. All right. Well, thank you, Donna. And you know where Weller's is in Bridgeville?
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you for calling, okay?
Have a wonderful day.
You too. Bye-bye. All right. So that was a first-time caller. Caller, are you there? Hello?
Hi, Jim. This is Terry from Seaford. I'm out here in the parking lot.
Terry's out in the parking lot. All right. We got you on the list.
Put me down for that. Huh?
I'm going to put you on the list. Is that okay?
Put me down, and I had Jim from Seaford, my buddy Jim, I had him pick it up.
Okay. Take care.
All right. Thank you very much.
Bye. That was Terry from Seaford, who's out in the parking lot of the Palace. Caller, are you here? Are you there?
Good morning.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing terrific. How you doing? This is Ray.
Ray. Hey, how's Ray doing?
Ray's doing terrific.
All right.
He's outside right now.
All right. Are you calling for the gift cards?
I am.
All right. And have you called many times?
I've never called before.
Well, thank you very much, Ray, and we appreciate your support.
Thank you very much.
All right. See ya. All right. So there's 2 first-time callers right there. So don't be shy. Hello, caller. Are you there?
Yes.
And who am I talking to?
Joanne.
Now,
Young.
I know a Joanne Young that has called in before. Real tall lady. Is that you?
Yeah, but I'm not tall.
I know. I'm just messing with you. All right. What are you going to do with the keychain?
I'm going to put it on my scooter.
Well, thank you.
Key.
All right. Well, good. It's a nice quality keychain. You'll love it. And you're going to use the gift cards to Chick-fil-A and Vanderwin's?
Yes, sir, I will.
All right. Thanks for your support, Joanne. Have a good weekend.
You're welcome. Thank you for everything, Jim.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. All right. Joanne is a good, faithful supporter of the show. We appreciate her very much. Caller, are you there?
I sure am, Jim. This is Butch. I live down in Rehoboth Beach.
I know, Butch. Are you Butch, the one with the real long hair and the dreadlocks?
Well, yeah, that would be me. No, actually, you and I could pass for twins. My tan's a little deeper than yours, though.
Right. When we get a haircut, we have to make conversation to make us feel like we got our money's worth.
That one strand I keep up there.
Yeah. All right. Well,
but you all are doing a wonderful job. I listen to you every weekend, and it's always a pleasure and joy. So don't stop what you're doing. I love the format.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Butch, and you have a good weekend, okay?
You as well, my friend. God bless.
God bless you. All right. So he's on the list. Is there time for one more or no? Yeah, give the number again. Okay. 302-422-7336. 302-422-7336. We want to say thank you to everybody that has called in. We're giving away a keychain, a gift card to Chick-fil-A, and a gift card to Vanderwin's. All right. You got to pick them up at Weller's in Bridgeville next week, Tuesday through Saturday. All right. We're taking a break from 105.9. For that audience, switch over to my Facebook page real quick. All right, so we're still with you. We're sitting right here in the Palace in Milford, Delaware, and we appreciate those phone calls, and we say thank you. If anybody is over, we have another call?
From the Jersey Shore to the Delaware beaches, this is WNJD, Cape May, Lewis.
There we go, WNJD, New Jersey, Delaware. That's what it stands for. So if you're in New Jersey, we would just love to hear from you. We'd love you to call us up and say good morning. How's the weather over there? What's the temperature? If you would, give us a call. So anyway, oh my gosh, I forgot the phone number. Oh, is it 833-935-1023? Whew. That was testing my memory. All right, 833-935-1023. If you want to call and say hello. I should have done that after Colin was done. I'm sorry about that. But anyway, so Fine Day Radio is everywhere. We're over at the Jersey Shore. We're at the Delaware beaches, and we want to promote you, your organization, your business, whatever it may be. We're giving all of our advertisers two audiences for one money. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is.
And sometimes they
Very
go back
cool.
and forth.
Yeah.
All day long on the ferry.
They do, that's for sure.
Did you want to talk about Wall Service Center?
Yes, I do want to talk about Wall Service Center. We are now open, so
Okay.
8 o'clock.
It's 8
they open.
o'clock.
Yep, and after taking last week off, they took the week off for Memorial Day weekend to have a long weekend. So
That would have been good.
Yep, I thought they deserved it, so
Yep.
they took the week off. And so things are going good there. We're selling tires. We're selling tires for, I didn't even know this. We can do tires on electric vehicles.
Can you really?
Yeah, I didn't even know it. They told me they did one last week.
I do have an odd question. Do they take a special tire?
Yes, because they're heavier. So you can't put, you've got to
okay.
have a little heavier. And so it'll say whether they're approved for EV use or not.
Okay.
Yeah, yep.
I sensed that.
You thought it was because of the electricity in the road they needed to pick up.
Or the torque. I really thought it was just because of the
Well,
torque.
it can be torque too, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So, but they need a little heavier tire. All right, here we go. We got a phone call.
Phone call. Caller, are you there?
Yes, sir.
And who am I talking to?
You're talking to Sir Flynn from Wildwood, New Jersey.
How you doing there? Is it Sir?
Sir Flynn, yes, sir.
All right. Well, you calling to say hi?
Yeah, you wanted me to call and say hi, so I figure I would say hi.
All right. Well, you're live on the air, just so you know. What's the weather like over there? What's the temperature like?
Well, it's kind of cloudy out, and, there's going to be a lot of activity here in Wildwood today over at the farmers market. The boardwalk doesn't look too crowded yet, but I looked at the webcam, and there's a few people on the boardwalk up there running and, opening up their shops and everything. But it looks like it's going to be a good day, hopefully.
All right.
Well, the good news is the sun is out over here, and I believe that's moving your way.
Well, that's good.
Yes.
And do you own a business?
No, I don't. But, I have a lot of ideas that if you ever get over here, maybe I could sit down and talk to you about them.
Well, we should do that. Do you email?
Not really. I'm 69 years old.
Okay.
So,
just a young fella.
I don't do that. But, I do listen to you. I got the radio set up. So, at 6 o'clock in the morning, the radio goes off. And, I get to listen to you,
Well, thank you. Well, we'll keep your number. Did his number come through? We'll keep your number, and the next time we're coming that way, we'll call you.
Yeah, give me a couple days advance. Let me know
will.
where you're going to be, and maybe we'll have a coffee or something like that.
All right. Well, thank you so much for the phone call and for your support, okay?
Try to have a great day, sir.
All right. See ya.
Thanks.
Bye-bye. Bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye. All right.
What town did he say he was calling from? I missed that. I couldn't hear it.
I forgot.
You missed it. Where?
Wildwood.
Oh, he's in Wildwood? Okay.
Yeah, it's over in New Jersey.
Yeah, I'm very familiar with it now, Jim.
Sir's phone number, okay.
I got very familiar with it with those first two the first transmitter we had.
Right.
I got real familiar with New Jersey Avenue.
Right.
So New Jersey Avenue in Wildwood is actually where our transmitter is. You'll see the tower right there.
Yeah.
It's right next to the water tower. We got a Wawa right there, so it's very
We got
convenient.
everything.
Yeah,
Yep.
we do.
About 3 blocks from the ocean.
Yeah. Yep.
You can smell the water.
Yeah. Yep.
All right, Wall Service Center.
Wall Service Center. We are
Tires.
open today. We do tires. We do alignments and all that. We did have our old balancer for sale, tire balancer
yeah.
for sale. I don't know if it's sold or not. We actually had 2 of them
Okay.
for sale. We had an old Snap-on.
Okay.
And then we got another newer one.
Both work.
That one might be the Snap-on one is gone.
Okay.
Which I figured the Snap-on would sell fast.
Okay.
The other one is I don't know if it's still for sale or not. But if you want to stop by, you can check. And
Okay.
see, stop by
Does it
Wall
work?
Service Center. Yeah.
Oh, so
Last
it's
time
in
we used it, it
working
worked.
condition.
Yeah, a couple weeks
Okay.
ago.
All right. So, a spin balancer for sale at Wall Service Center in Milford.
Yep.
Call them, 302.
422-8110.
Okay.
All right, we back?
All right, we're back.
All right, well, I'll see you in 30 minutes.
You see me in 30 minutes. Okay, if anybody out there wants a spin balancer for your business, Wall Service Center has bought a new and improved model and wants to sell their other one. Okay? All right, what else is going on? You are watching and listening a show called Weller Does Delmarva. So we say thanks a lot for everybody's support. I want to talk about Dry Zone real quick. Dry Zone has been a supporter of this show for 10 or 11 or maybe even 12 years. I remember in the beginning, we used to do the show there a lot, and Bill used to cook us breakfast, and it was really cool. So anyway, they've been involved for all these years, and so if you ever want to know if the show is working, somebody that is very happy with the show, it is Dry Zone. And I'm very happy with Dry Zone, and you will find the people that we have on the show or that we talk about are people that we do business with, people that you can trust. Dry Zone is one of those. So whether you have a leaky or damp basement and you might need a sump pump or some help with that, maybe you've got a crawl space that needs encapsulating, maybe you've got some concrete that's not level and you want it leveled up, that's the most amazing thing they do, where they can level concrete with their poly-level service, all right? Never forget, we did Jack Riddle's sidewalk. He's standing there with his arms crossed like, I don't believe this is going to work. And then he's like, oh, wow, isn't that something? And now all he does is talk about it. Because otherwise he would have had to completely dig up all his sidewalk and re-pour it. So they do poly level. They also own another business called Hello Garage, where they can come in and they can tune up your, first of all, they can recoat your garage floor and they can level it up if it needs leveling up, okay? They also have shelving they offer, cabinets they offer, slat wall. They got this really cool vacuum cleaning system, okay? I put one in my garage at home. So anyway, Dry Zone does lots of things, okay? And they also are always looking for new team Dry Zone people. So if you're looking for a career change, they'd love to talk to you. They're trustworthy, they're honest, they do a good job, they offer financing, and they know what they're doing, and their warranties are transferable. So if you sell your property, that will add value to it because the warranty for the work they did is transferable. So how do you get a hold of them? Call them on the phone, 302-684-5034, 302-684-5034, or Dry Zone or Hello Garage on the web and also on the Facebook. All right, Denise, if you would, when that little girl comes out, if she don't mind standing by for when Steve's done, I'd like to have a word with her, okay? If you would. Now, this is Steve McCarron, AMP Electric. How you doing?
Good to meet you.
Good to meet you. How you doing today?
Not bad, not bad.
Oh, we have to take a picture
There we
right
go.
here with Linda. All right, so how you been?
Good. I guess
You're busy.
Yeah, and not as busy as we want to be. This raining has certainly raced up the
I'm
racing world.
Yeah.
We have not raced it. I feel bad for the guy that owns Middleford Speedway. We have not turned the wheel there yet. I mean,
No
gosh
kidding.
darn it, he has just
He has
suffered.
spent a lot of money, and he's ready.
He has invested in that track, and the weather just has been terrible for him. So,
Isn't that something?
yeah, there's nobody that wants to race more than him, I'm sure, because he needs
Okay.
some return on his investment.
Right,
So,
that's true. But I'm sure your teams want
we are ready.
to go too. So, so racing has been very affected by the rain. It seems like it's because a lot of people don't realize once it wets the track, even though it stopped raining, the track has to be dried out.
Yeah, and the problem with that is he's got new clay, which has been rained on, so he's
Okay.
about 18 inches of wet clay underneath, too. So typically you'd have a very dry base.
Right, right.
So that's not the case.
Have you
So
raced any this year?
We did go up to Bridgeport,
Okay.
and my son got to
was
race
that?
up there. So, no, that was good because he was in a brand new car, or a brand new car to him, brand new track to him in
Okay.
that car, and we raced slingshots there before. But now I was really impressed. My goal with him is to go out there, finish the race, and load the car back on the trailer the way we took it off. So that's pretty much what we did.
All in one piece.
All in one piece. So we're just trying to get some laps in and learn. So he's moving up in the class. So.
Did Ava just graduate high school?
She did. So just graduated Delmarva Christian.
Your daughter?
Yes.
Wow.
I'm excited.
Oh, she has all kinds of career path change, or not changes, but plans.
So she is certainly helping the wife out at Slingers as waitressing, but she starts June 3rd. I guess that's Tuesday, working at Carlisle Fire Company. She got her EMT back in this fall, and what's weird is you get your EMT, but then she was in school playing soccer, never got a chance to FTO. So you really need to do your field training after you get your EMT and get some riding time so they trust you to ride by yourself. She hadn't gotten to that point yet, so Milford, is an awesome opportunity for her to ride with a busy company, get her field training in, and she starts there. Starts there Tuesday. So I'm excited. Finally, all this effort she's put into it, she's finally going to start to see the results. And this fall, she starts her. She's going to start working on her paramedic associates. So,
really?
Yeah.
Good job.
I'm excited. She it finally gets to go down that path she's been working so hard on. So
she's been a student. She's working hard at Slinger's Pizza.
Yep.
Can she also do the ice cream over there at Lickety Split?
She does. Yeah. Okay. No, she started there because that's the first business.
Oh,
we
that's
had.
right. Yeah.
And so she was certainly working over there. She likes the pizza side, and I don't know, maybe it was 2 years working in the ice cream shop and the pizza shop, something new for her. So,
but she can do it all.
She that's training her to be Shelley.
Wow. Well, good. So how is Slinger's Pizza?
Good. So the ice cream shop and the pizza shop, if anybody says we didn't have a spring this year, in August, remember this. It has been chilly. It is tough to sell ice cream when it's supposed to be 70 or 80 degrees and it's only 65. So
it seems like just one interesting opportunity over another.
No, it's so I think whether the pizza side's doing good and the ice cream side's been doing good, but I really think it'd be easier to sell ice cream if it was 80.
Hot. Yeah, I agree. And the nice thing about Slingers is if you're eating pizza or having a chicken cheesesteak or whatever, you can also order a milkshake or ice cream right there.
Order it right there while you're waiting.
And they'll go get it and bring it over. Yeah. All right, Amp Electric. Are you needing any business, any help? How's things with Amp Electric?
We're rotating into certainly we could use some, we're finishing up some good projects. So with Brendan Warfel, we did the Atlantic View Hotel down there in Dewey. And
that was a big
remodel.
one.
We just started going through our inspections and or passing inspections. And certainly it's the summertime, so you've got a hotel in Dewey. They want to be open. Done a phenomenal job, and that is a hotel that's been there for a little while, and it
did like a complete remodel.
Did a complete remodel on it. It's really looks good, and it brought a lot of technology into the room. Data to the TVs and stuff like that.
And Amp Electric does all that.
Yep, and so we're wrapping that up, and then there was another project, Waypoint Hotel, that's in Rehoboth. That's the smaller project, but. They're looking to be all wrapped up with, a certificate of occupancy, I believe, next week. So a busy week of inspections for that place.
So if you're a contractor or you got a big project coming up, Amp Electric would love to talk to you.
Oh, we would, yes, certainly.
Who's your target customer? So you like working with contractors, and Brendan shares with me he likes working with you because you know what you're doing.
Yep.
You know how to work with the contractor. Not everybody knows that.
Certainly we can take care of service calls and everything else, but kind of what we do, the bulk of what we do is right there at the working for the general contractor level, working off a set of prints, and it's very easy to manage in that aspect. But that's we do it all. That seems to be the most of the business around here. There's a lot of turnover at the beach. Somebody's always remodeling or something's changing hands.
And they got time restraints, and you're used to that.
Yep. So it's that's just the nature of the business over there.
Mm-hmm. Well, good. You got any help wanted positions?
Not right this second. We're pretty good.
Well, that's good.
Now we are fully staffed, and we have been hiring. So I think now we're at a good level, and then also we're getting close to wrapping up. We did the shell building for the Starbucks, that new Starbucks in Lewis.
Oh, okay,
so that's been open for a little while, but the building behind it.
That's a nice looking building. I saw it just the other day.
Yes, so we did that building, and then we're doing a couple fit outs in there, and I believe I believe they might have the whole thing rented already.
Wow.
So it's, that was a good office space.
Mm-hmm.
And certainly I think there's a financial investment firm going in there, maybe a law office. And
Okay.
Certainly some stuff people need at the beach.
Okay. Yep. I did a live broadcast across the street on the second floor and looked over there and said, that is a really nice building.
Was that where your picture was from?
Yeah.
I was trying to, the buildings
I
look
must
so
have been
familiar.
above a hair salon and didn't know it. How would I know that? So.
The buildings look familiar. I just couldn't pick them out.
Yeah, right down by Bushels.
Okay.
So anyway, we were on the second floor. We were at Brighton Homes.
Okay.
It was interesting. We did a live broadcast from there. Yep.
That's
so
awesome.
That's their sales office. All right. You want to talk about anything county-wise?
County-wise, yeah, actually I do. We, I don't know if you'd seen, but we had the impact fee for school capacity fees.
Okay.
And I don't know if you've read any of that. At the county council level, we voted to ask the legislator to pass legislation to allow us to collect a fee to offset the cost of new construction. And you're somebody, I mean, you've got properties throughout Sussex County and in Milford. So when you think about the town of Ellendale as annexed in, and I think they've got 5 communities coming to Ellendale.
Yeah, they do.
More than likely, and I'm going to just make a pretty easy assumption that Milford's going to need additional school capacity when they build out 5 communities.
Yes, I would agree.
As a property owner such as yourself, and you've got properties in the Milford School District, when they come and ask for that referendum, and Delaware has a history of passing referendums when it's for school capacity.
Right.
I mean, we don't really put kids in classroom or portable trailers anymore. They pass. So when they come and ask that question, hey, we need more school capacity, you're going to bear just as much responsibility for building that school as a existing property owner as the people that just built those homes.
Right.
And to me, I think that's unfair. This certainly, I've heard when I've talked about this, people say, well, you're getting more money for schools. Not really, because when that school district goes and they develop plans for their new high school or their new elementary school, it's going to cost what it's going to cost. What the money generated does is it offsets the impact to the people that are in the local area. So already, yes. So when you collect a fee on the new construction, that money, the way this is based after the Kent County model, that money is put aside, and when the district applies for a certificate of need, that money becomes available for the new construction.
So it's like if I already own a house in the Milford area, you're saying instead of raising my taxes, you create a fee that a new home coming to town that's going to create more need on the school system, that fee is collected when they build a new home, set aside, and it's there for the school system when they need it.
Yes, and whether, depending on the cost of the referendum, maybe your taxes would have to go up some, but that money would certainly offset the money needed from your property.
Right.
Yes.
My taxes may go up less.
Yes, and that is the intent.
Right. Because you're collecting money in advance over here as they build these new houses and developments and so on.
Yep. And you've got to remember when you think about when they build these schools, the state of Delaware, depending on your district, is paying for 60 to 70% of it. So the local share you bear as a taxpayer on your property tax bill is, if you're in Cape, it's about 40%. If you're in Woodbridge, it's about 30% of the construction cost. So you're not financing the whole project of the school. To me, it's a question of equity. I've got properties in the Woodbridge School District that have been there. I don't have anything new. Everything I own, buildings I own, are about 30 years old. They have retired bonds. They've retired debt in the Woodbridge School District. What I think is unfair is when somebody comes and builds across the street, they have just as much equity in the property. My properties, your properties have bought a lot of bricks in different school districts.
Right.
And when somebody builds across the street from you, they get a little sliver of those bricks that you paid for by retiring bonds. And for me, it's a question of equity. When you come into a wastewater district, you have to buy, or when you build in a wastewater district, you have to buy your capacity in a wastewater district. And really, this is what do you think it's forward, or you're paying it backwards. You're buying into the capacity that's already there, no matter which way you want to think about it. There should be a fee because you're
adding to the load.
You're adding to the load, and there's
stress or the strain.
And this is something we fund locally. We have a tremendous investment in our schools locally based upon our local property taxes. And whether you're paying forward for the new school or buying a portion of equity that you own, because as a taxpayer, that fee should be paid, because otherwise we're getting stuck with it in the future.
Right.
And this is
right. All this new development is adding more stress and strain financially to the people that are already here.
Yes, yes. I mean,
you're just suggesting that they buy in. I know what you're talking about. I bought a condo recently in Milford, and there was $4,000 or $5,000 an upfront fee you put because you're adding to the load of the homeowners association.
Yes. It's an impact fee.
Okay,
and
I got it now.
If other people have the equity in everything that's already built, or what might have to be built in the future, every new home, every new property that gets developed has an impact on what has been supported locally.
Yes,
and this is
you're just
a
bringing
question.
up one for the schools.
Yes, because that's something typically that's funded at the local level. There is already an impact fee for the fire service. Which is paid for, in some part locally, and the schools are pretty well
I get that, though.
Paid heavily.
I'm learning about these impact fees, in other words. But I get it. I understand why, because me coming to the neighborhood, adding another house, adding to the sewer, adding to the water load, it's more strain on the infrastructure that's already there.
And I, every single one of my customers, I'm explaining something that I advocated for has to pay this. And,
right.
Certainly it's a cost. But also, on the flip side, as an existing prop, if you came here and built one building, that doesn't make as much sense as somebody like yourself that has investments in properties that are local. You might pay it once if you build something, but for every other property that you own, just think about the money that you're saving. In the long run, it's meant to save you money on your existing properties.
Do people understand this?
I think it's hard to explain.
Okay.
Well, it
helps me because I'm just getting used to them.
I have been giving the explanation when I can, just so that people are clear about the intent of this.
Okay. Well, it sounds good.
Yep.
It sounds good because the new development is not my idea.
Yes.
It's somebody else's idea wanting to come to my neighborhood and add to the expenses of everything I already enjoy.
Yep. And there's already brick and mortar at the schools that the local taxpayers have
has already invested in.
Yep. And just by walking in and plopping a house on a piece of property, does that mean you own just as much as your neighbor as soon as you build that house?
That's what we're saying.
I think there should have to be a buy-in.
Right. I agree with you. In other words, I get it.
In some places, it's a come-here tax. Some places, it's an impact fee. I mean, this is an impact fee for school capacity.
Well, very good.
As a taxpayer, I think it's important to insulate our existing residents from the cost. Development, that is a task we're tackling, the land, that is something we're certainly working towards tackling. And we do have a task force working on that we should have ordinances wrapped up by the end of the year proposed to us. So I'm talking about the fees, but certainly there's a lot of discussion about what development should look like in Sussex County.
Moving forward.
And that just because you don't hear us talking about it right this second doesn't mean there isn't a group working hard on it. So.
All right, Steve. Anything else?
I think that's it.
That was a lot.
I hit it right at the end.
Yeah, because I'm trying to digest it all. But I do get what you're saying. I do. I mean, in other words, if we don't, invest moving forward, because there's all kinds of infrastructure that's already here that now needs to be added to, but also gets taxed more, not taxed by strain because of all this new stuff coming.
I mean, if you think about it, if you've got a structure in a school district, you really own part of the bricks, or you've helped finance part of the bricks on every single building. And you should not have to give up equity in those bricks you own every time a house is built.
Right. They should buy in.
They should buy in.
Right.
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to wrap this one up. How's that?
All right. Thank you, Jim.
Okay.
Good
Thanks
talk
a
to you.
lot. So if people want to talk to you, what do they do?
It's best just to call me, Steve McCarron, at 302-542-0661.
0661-542. All right. What are you doing tomorrow?
I might go down. I'm supposed to go down to a 5K with my daughter, but there's
You're running a 5K?
No, my daughter.
Oh, okay. Why did I act so surprised?
To watch my daughter. Let me make it clear.
To just be there to encourage
to support
her.
my daughter.
All right. I'll see you.
Thanks.
Take care. All right. That was even the wrong response. You're running a 5K? All right. What else is going on? The young lady was a no? No. All right. Just checking. All right. Can I talk about Jerry's Lawn and Tree Care real quick? Jerry's Lawn and Tree Care, all right? Who is this Jerry? Jerry Santoro is who he is, all right? Local guy. He does landscaping. He does pavers. He sells firewood. He sells mulch. He does tree work. He'll dig up a stump. He'll grind up a stump. He does a little bit of everything. So he can clear a building lot, so whatever you need done, tree work, stump removal, pavers, irrigation system, firewood, mulch, everything, and he's good at what he does, okay? He's good at what he does, and he is very fair. He's licensed, he's insured, and he's got the team of people and the equipment to get the job done. Estimates are absolutely free, so just give Jerry a call. Give Jerry a call, 302-363-6025. Now that's 302-363-6025, JLC-LLC.com, Jerry's Lawn and Tree Care. Oh, my goodness. All right, what else is happening? Let's talk real quick about Chick-fil-A. You hear me brag about them every week. Chick-fil-A, breakfast, lunch, dinner, whatever you want. No matter how long the line is, they get you in. I've started using the mobile app, and it's kind of cool. You just drive up and say, picking up an order for Jim, and you pull right on up there, and you want to add anything? Nope, I'm good, and so on. So Chick-fil-A, breakfast, lunch, dinner, dine in, take out. Also, if you're having an event, you want them to cater it, keep that in mind. They have gift cards, too. We gave some away earlier this morning, so anyway, we may do that again here in a little while on the show. So Chick-fil-A, thank you for your support, and everybody consider supporting Chick-fil-A, all right? Now, what's going on? Weller's is open. We're going to have a good day at Weller's. We're going to talk to Billy Johnson in a little while about the Greenwood Mennonite School event. What else did I want to say? I wanted to say that the other day we had somebody put on our billboard a congratulations for somebody that graduated. And I didn't mention it enough, but if you've got somebody you want to congratulate, you've got a birthday coming up, an anniversary, you can put a message on the billboard for $88. $88, okay? We've just got a couple templates that we use. We put their picture in there, and it says, happy anniversary or congratulations or whatever, $88. It'll be up there for just a couple days, and you have to pick the billboard, or you can buy it for both billboards, either one. So that's our electronic billboards in Ellendale. It's not what we do normally, but we do it to just, kind of help people out, in a very affordable way to honor somebody or say hi or whatever. I did calculate, we've got a special on advertising on the billboard, just $500 a month per side. And the other day I calculated that out at $17 a day. So if you own a business for as little as $17 a day, now it's a 30-day minimum. You can't do it for 1 day or 2 days. But anyway, for as little as $17 a day, you can put an ad on our electronic billboard there in Ellendale. We got them on the highway, and we also got them on Route 16, okay, over there at Dry Zone. Now, Weller's is officially open. There's no question about that. And we got time to take just a couple phone calls, okay? 302-422-7336. 302-422-7336. What are we giving away today? Well, we're giving away a keychain. We're giving away a Chick-fil-A gift card. And we're giving away a Vanderwins gift card. You get all three things for free. Okay? Just give me a call right now, 302-422-7336. I'll put your name on the list, then you pick it up at Weller's in Bridgeville next week, Tuesday through Saturday. We did this earlier in the show, and we had 5 people call. So if you want those gift cards and that keychain for free, call right now, okay? Oh, I hear the music. We're taking a break from 105.9. Switch over to my Facebook page, Weller Does Delmarva, okay? All right. I didn't realize we are out of time. We're moving right along. It's 8:30, folks. Oh, gosh. So we're here. We're getting ready to talk with Colin Walls. I don't know if we're going to talk Fine Day Radio. We might talk about TV Delmarva. We might talk about Wall Service Center.
We're going to mention Wall Service Center. So Wall Service Center is open today.
Okay.
Saturday hours, 8 a.m. to noon.
All right.
Stop by. I don't know if there's any appointments available or they can do anything, but I would call, stop by,
Say hi.
220 Northeast Front Street. That's in downtown Milford.
Yep.
It's right across from the Gigante and Benvenuto restaurant.
We're doing a remote real close to you here.
We are. We're going to do a remote this coming Wednesday.
I forgot all about
Hauser's Auto Trim. Hauser's Auto Trim. It's right there on Park Avenue. So it's a one-way street that kind of goes behind the senior center and right next to Park Place by the old skating rink.
Almost next door to Wall Service Center.
Yeah, right down the road. So known Larry there for years. Larry
so you
Hauser.
could make an appointment maybe for
At
Wednesday.
Wall Service Center. Wall Service Center. Okay.
And then come over and hang out doing the remote.
Oh, that's a good idea. It's a great idea. It's walking
if all the
distance.
stars align.
Yeah, you just walk right across the.
And then you could
the
take
parking
us
lot.
to lunch at Arenas.
Yes, that's right.
if you want.
That's right. Good
Oh,
idea.
gosh.
Good plan.
Just a thought. So,
Yeah.
Wall Service Center, AC Delco Parts.
Yep.
I had to explain the roadside assistance to somebody the other day.
Oh, really? Okay,
Too
good.
many questions. They're like, Colin is coming. I said, Colin is not coming.
No.
He's not grabbing his bag of tools.
Colin might not even know about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But when you get something done at Wall Service Center, this is something free. When you get something done at Wall Service Center, like an oil change or grater, and the only thing it means is if you get a wiper blade put on, you're not getting this.
Right, yes.
You know, or air in your tires.
Right, because it does cost to have this.
Yes.
To provide this service to our customers. So we do have to pay for it. But it's just one of the things we do. So what is it?
So it's a roadside assistance, and it's a great thing. It's summertime. Kids are getting out of school.
Yep.
You know, maybe you're going to take a family trip, or maybe your kids are going to go somewhere, and you want to know that
Or maybe
if
your
they're-
kid's driving now, and you want that little peace of mind.
Yep. But what it gives you for free, you get this for free. It gives you free roadside assistance. Like if they have a flat tire, if they accidentally lock their keys in the car.
Yep.
If they need a tow.
Yep.
If they need
Run
gas.
out-
If they run out of gas, they have to pay for the gas. But the service of somebody coming. But what's nice about it is you don't have to wonder. I'm broke down. I'm in Newark, Delaware. I don't know who to call. Doesn't matter. You just call the 800 number.
That's the
They
number to
know where
call.
you're at, and they will send somebody to help you.
Exactly.
And there's no charge. It's a good value.
1-800-AC Delco, because it's part of AC Delco, because we're an AC Delco shop that we are allowed to offer this service.
So once you get an oil change done, or new tires, or an alignment,
right,
you get this for free, and it's good for a year. Is that
And
right?
Yeah, we had these little cards made up that you can just put in your wallet, you can put in your glove box. I would put it in the wallet or keep it on you, because if you lock your keys in your car, you're going to have to get a locksmith there to unlock the door to get in to find out.
You could have had it done for nothing.
Exactly.
All right. So anyway, and you know, if you're on a trip, they tow it to any AC Delco dealer.
Right.
Is
So
that
they'll
right?
tow it to the closest AC
closest
Delco
one,
dealer.
right.
Not any, but the
Right, not
closest.
any, right.
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 It won't tow you from Michigan to Delaware to Wall Service Center. No. It's going to be the closest AC Delco Service Center, which there are many, many across the country, because all General Motors dealers, so Chevrolet and GMC and Buick, they're all AC Delco dealers. So those would be, you know, some of the places you could be towed to.
This is a great value, and you get it for free as a gift.
Yes.
From Wall Service Center. If you don't want it, it's not like your work is any cheaper or anything. It's a gift from Wall Service Center. Been doing it for years, and I love it. I've used it a few times with some of the vehicles I have.
Yeah. So you thought the towing. Well, you thought the price was right. Number one.
Oh, it was free. Yeah.
So
And
you like
the towing was so accommodating, though.
Right.
They said you go on this app, and now they know right where you're at. I said, because I don't know the address, because you don't.
When you
if
break
you're
down,
traveling-
you don't know the address of
Yeah.
where you're going to break down. You would write it down ahead of time if you knew.
If I knew, right.
Right.
So anyway, and they come and they tow it, or they fix the tire, or they jump start, or whatever it may be. It's a great value.
And that's not even the warranty. That's like we've got warranty for any repairs you have done. That's a whole different thing. Like that's
Oh,
not
yeah,
warranty.
'cause
This is just roadside assistance. Exactly.
It doesn't have to be related to any work that I just had done. If I had
Exactly.
an oil change done and I got a flat tire, they're
Right.
not related.
Exactly.
But it's still on the same vehicle.
Yeah.
So
anyway,
all right.
that's it. That's it. You know, in a long
Nutshell.
well,
A long nutshell.
very large nutshell, about the size of this table.
Oh, my. So
But anyway.
Wall Service Center, good place to get your car worked on.
I would agree. That's the only place I've ever had my car worked on. Did you know that?
For real?
Yeah.
Okay.
And-
I can see that.
And I'm the only one that's ever done the work. No, I do. My sons, Colin and John, do the work, and so I had employees do the work on it. And my dad did work on my vehicle too.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Back in the day.
Back in the day, been there 67 years.
Yeah, we're on our 4th generation there right now. So
that's kind of cool.
It is, really is. So,
cool.
All right, let's talk about Fine Day 1023. We mentioned Wednesday.
We're not on, right? Okay.
Wednesday, we are going to be having
about.
Yeah, Jim Weller live at Hauser's Auto Trim in Milford. So stop by. And what we're showcasing is the property. The building
is for sale.
Yeah, so you could buy that building. This is literally on the Mispillion River.
It is.
The back door, if there is a back door, you step out, you're going to step right into the river.
Have your life jacket on.
Exactly. Wear your floaties if you go out the back door.
But it's going to be fun. We're going to sell a property during a live remote.
We're going to try hard, that's for sure.
We're going to try hard,
Yeah.
so I still don't hear it. So is it coming? Oh, it's getting ready to.
Yeah.
Okay, it's like a rainstorm coming. I just never know for sure. So anyway, join us Wednesday. Join us.
And listen in at Fine. Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
So
We'll talk
tune me in Wednesday, okay?
All right, I'll see you, Jim.
Look for me Wednesday. I'll
I'm
be
done
on
for the
somewhere.
week.
Oh, see you, Colin. Thank you.
Vacation time.
Okay. Walls Service Center. All right, folks. We're in the final half hour of the show. I just can't believe it. And so I'm going to talk about monkeys in trees, okay? How often do you see this, okay? Where do monkeys hang out? This is John Poe. All right, so this is a sponsor segment, and I just want to say that John Poe does all kinds of stuff, but what he's done for me so far, and I got some more projects on tap, but he has put seal coating on some of the driveways, the blacktop driveways that I own, and he's done a phenomenal job, okay? He does it differently than I've ever had it done. He literally spreads it with a squeegee. Nice and thick, nice and straight. In other words, no splatter on the building or the sidewalks or the apron in front of your garage. Very meticulous, detail-oriented. So if you have a blacktop driveway, a big one, a small one, whatever it may be, if it's your parking lot at your business and you need stripes put back on when he's done, or you need the handicap symbol, he did all of that for me at Weller's in Bridgeville. So he does that. Another thing he does is if you need any excavating done, like an entrance for a property or something like that, he does that. Ponds, whether it be a retention pond, whether it's a decorative pond or whatever, he does ponds. Another thing he does is I've got some other driveways that are stone and some are millings. I got another big project. He's getting ready to put down some millings, a lot of them. It's a big project. So he comes in, he levels the ground, he gets it all straight, and then he can either put stones or crushed concrete or millings, whatever you want. And it, again, his attention to detail is very good. So his name is John Poe. He's licensed, he's insured, and estimates are absolutely free. And if you have any questions of what, he can do or can't do, just give him a call, okay? He also digs out tack stitches, too. So I think they call that dipping out. All right, so any questions, give John a call. What is John's number? It's 302-519-4551. Now, that's 302-519-4551. Dial it in that order. Like his Facebook page, too, Monkeys in Trees, if you would. And tell him Jim Weller sent you. All right, Billy Johnson is here.
All right, good morning,
Jim. We are getting close, and next Saturday's the day, right?
Next Saturday's the day, June the 7th, first Saturday in the month of June.
Every year.
Every year. That's the day, the 38th annual Greenwood Mennonite School Spring Festival.
I have a question about your notes. Well, let's take a picture first.
Oh.
Here we go. Okay. Your notes.
Yes.
I notice you must use Sharpie markers.
I do. Sharpies and flares, brother man.
Okay, what do the different colors represent?
It's just for visual appeal for me, so
I didn't know if there was a system here. Okay.
No, it's just for my eye. That's all.
Okay, very organized looking there. I start and have to rewrite it.
Yeah, well, this is like the third or fourth draft, too. So.
All right, so it's next Saturday at the Greenwood Mennonite School.
Yes, sir. Next Saturday, 38th Annual Greenwood Mennonite School Spring Festival. We kick off things with our annual breakfast. As you might know, we do breakfast sandwiches now. That kicks off at 8 o'clock in the morning. And hear me out when I tell you, we already have had one company order 40 breakfast sandwiches in advance.
Wow.
So if you're interested in being there for the breakfast sandwiches, you're going to want to get there early, right at the crack of 8 o'clock. And if you want to place an advance order, please reach out to the school in that regard as well.
Okay.
It's 302-349-4131. That's for the breakfast sandwiches alone. I think that's becoming an event in itself. So we'll see how this goes.
So it's grab and go, or there's tables somewhere to sit?
Yes. Yeah.
Under the tent?
Yeah, it's outside as well, but you can definitely go under the tent, grab and go. Okay. Also, we'll have the donuts, I think, at the same time, and we have Mill Creek.
that early?
Yes, and we have Mill Creek Coffee joining us as well.
Okay.
That's a new vendor for us this year as well. So at 9 o'clock is when the booths open. 9 to 3 is the length of the event. And at 9 o'clock, everything opens. 9 o'clock, we have the center stage opens with entertainment. We have Jonathan Schrock, who's one of our local Greenwood Mennonite School students, joining us for music. If you're into like a gospel quartet type, or if you're familiar with Gaither Vocal Band, we have David Morgan joining us to sing.
Oh, yeah.
And then we also have, if you're a little more bluegrass, we have the Jones Boys joining us as well that day. So should be a good time as far as entertainment goes.
All right. Then at noon.
At high noon, we'll back up. Let's talk about. We'll go to the food first, because
there's a lot to do before noon.
There's quite a bit going on. We have our food booths. We have our barbecue chicken. We have Mr. Miller from New York. He joins us here recently for the barbecue ribs. Excellent. We have pulled pork. We have Vanderwin's ice cream. We have Italian ice, and then we have the baked goods booth. And I'm told that I need to go ahead and put a plug in here for strawberry pies. If anyone's interested in donating some strawberry pies, please again get in touch with the school. That is always a hit, and those go very quickly when they're on tap. So if you'd like to donate in that regard, please get in touch with the school for the baked goods booth. That also includes pies, cakes, muffins, rolls, you name it.
Right. If you want to bake it and donate it.
If you want to bake it and donate it, bring it on.
We'll be glad to sell.
Bring it on. And so this year we have some new booths that have joined us. I talked about the Mill Creek Coffee, but we also have Kettle Corn joining us this year.
Okay.
And a taco booth. So I don't know if you're into tacos, Jim, but we're trying something different this year, and I'd like to see it. So it's a good thing.
Always growing.
Always growing and expanding. I like it. So we have the kids booths as well, which the kids booths just means, activity. So the petting zoo, we have the water slide bounce house, we have the Greenwood Fire Department, we have the ladder truck comes at a certain time of the day, and then they'll rain candy from on high from the ladder truck. Then we have other kids games, and then we also will have a Corman Vintage Air Flyover. I think you might be a part of that, Jim. I'm not certain.
I'm not certain.
I'm not certain on the details. I'm certainly hoping I can make that work out for you, though. I'd love to see it.
I think it's all pending.
So then
he's doing it no matter what. Jeff is.
So then at high noon, that's when Mr. Dave Wilson joins us center stage for the live auction, and I think you're going to be there too, Jim, if I'm not mistaken. You always help out.
I just like to describe things. We are going to have a couple trailers.
Yes, I put that down here. Yep, you have a 5x8 and a 6x12. Tell us about it, Jim.
I'm going bigger. I'm going to skip the 5x8.
Oh, man.
So we're going to do a 6x12, which is a single axle landscape trailer, but we're going to go up to a 16-foot landscape trailer. Okay, so this will be a 2-axle trailer. So that way, you got a little single axle and you've got a landscape trailer. And this is a fundraiser, so we want these trailers to bring big money, all right? So they're going to be brand spanking new, and we're going to have those. Tell me about that greenhouse thing.
Oh, so the greenhouse, it's an 8x10 A-frame greenhouse, so not huge. But it also it has what's called the LexGuard shelving, so it's a sturdy shelving. I don't know if I would call it plastic, but it's very
see-through roof or whatever, translucent.
Yep, greenhouse. It looks actually pretty neat. If you want to see it, it's actually on the Spring Festival website. Okay. So feel free to take a look there. We have a gun safe. It's been donated. We have an Exmark 48-inch zero-turn mower.
Really?
In fact, when I leave here this morning, Jim, I'm headed to get pictures of that mower so that they can also add that to the website as well.
Okay.
But we have a cedar picnic table homemade. We have a weekend at Tall Pines. Then you stay right in the cabins. That's been donated. We have a turkey fryer. We have a 28-inch Blackstone.
What's a turkey fire?
A turkey fryer.
Oh, okay.
Did I say fire?
Okay. I don't know.
My apologies.
I was
fryer.
thinking, what's a turkey fire?
I was just going with it, Jim.
Turkey fryer. All right. Lots of stuff has been donated. Is it too late for somebody to donate something?
It is not too late to donate. In fact, I believe you could donate right up until the very last day if you
New
chose
items.
to. New items.
Or services.
Services,
Or
new
gift
items.
cards.
Or if you want to do gift cards, or if you would like to do a cash donation for a certain item of, we can talk about that. But either way, yes, we're still open for donations. Something you always like to talk about, Jim, is free parking. So yes, we're still honoring free parking this
Free
year.
fresh air.
And free fresh air, and
Right.
it'll be a good day. And
Hopefully
it
free
looks like the
sunshine.
weather's going to be permissible too that day. It looks like you're calling for a little early.
Do you remember
overtime.
the hospital fair?
I do remember the hospital fair,
Because when I go to this event, it reminds me of the hospital fair.
and that's a fair comparison, Jim. I hadn't thought about the hospital fair in
But you
years,
know
but
why?
I do remember.
Because a lot of those booths came from the hospital fair.
Did not realize that. Yeah, I do remember the chicken at the hospital
Yeah,
fair.
but I mean, no, but when you look at the little structures they have, I believe they came from there.
I understand. I did not
So,
know that, Jim.
but
So,
anyway.
lesson in learning. Thank you,
Yeah,
Jim.
well, I'm a little older than you are, so. But anyway, it's a great family event. So there is free parking. There is no admission to do things. The kids, like the music is free, the sunshine, the fellowship, all that. But if you want the kids to do anything, there is tickets they buy for that.
Yep, there's a ticket booth, so you'll buy into that, get the tickets, the
Is
hand
there face
dancers.
painting?
They usually have face painting. So
Is
as
there
far
a
as
Dunkin' booth?
the last couple years they haven't had the Dunkin' booth. So
Oh, really?
I wish
Okay.
they would, but I think that gets a little drawn out for the festival
event.
that day. I'm not
All
sure
right.
exactly why, but that was fun.
Okay, it was fun watching people get dunked. All right, so it's going to be a good time. And one more thing that's being auctioned off is a ride in a vintage airplane.
That is correct. That's the 1942 Advanced Fighter Trainer. It's called the AT-6. It's a 1-hour ride donated by Corman Airport. And so
You know,
can
in
go for
1
an
hour,
That's
you
a
cover
long,
a lot of ground.
Yes, you can. That's
You go
absolutely
up and down
true.
the beach,
Yep.
or whatever. So anyway, lots of interesting things, but I want to encourage anybody, if you would like to donate to this, this is a fundraiser. So if you own a business and you've got some merchandise or gift cards that you would and could donate, please give a call. I guess you'd even take a good used automobile, probably.
We absolutely
If you
would,
wanna
and
donate
we've
it. We
done
don't
that in
wanna-
the past.
we don't wanna junk one,
Quality pre-owned.
Right,
Yes, sir.
quality pre-owned.
Previously enjoyed.
Yep, or maybe anything like that, a golf cart, a four-wheeler. As long as it's in good shape and you want to donate it, we'd love to talk to you. Is that all right?
Yep, that's absolutely true. Let me just run this down one last time. It's next Saturday, June the 7th, first Saturday in the month of June. It's the 38th annual Greenwood Mennonite School Spring Festival. If you go to Facebook and search for GMS Spring Festival, you'll find all the details right there, and there's pictures of the auction items. We're located at 12802 Mennonite School Road. Again, 12802 Mennonite School Road. That's Greenwood, Delaware, 19950. If you would like to donate and participate in any way as far as donations, 302-349-4131. That gets you directly in touch with the school. That's the Greenwood Mennonite School. 302-349-4131. And finally, Jim, I will say thank you so much for all your help with all of our events across the years. Your participation is greatly appreciated, sir.
Invaluable is what he's trying to say.
Invaluable, yes.
I'll see you,
Appreciate
Billy.
it, sir.
Take
Thank
care.
you.
All right, take care. All right, everybody. One more sponsor segment, but I do want to mention something. We got these trail guides. Are being delivered to Weller's in Bridgeville on Tuesday. Monday we're closed. But anyway, it is the Rotary 2025 Trail Guide. So in other words, these are all the local trails in Sussex County, Delaware. It's a nice book. I mean, and it's got a lot of information in it. So if you have any questions or anything, just stop into Weller's. We'll have them there Tuesday, all right? All right, Excel Construction Group, sponsor segment. And then right after that, we are going to open up the phone lines for a mad dash for 100 phone calls in a row, okay? So get yourself ready. Give them the number now, 302-422-7336. 302-422-7336. Get ready to call. We're going to have some giveaways. But first, we're going to do a commercial for Excel Construction. And I've been promoting these guys. I know them real good. Dave Dill and Danny Humphreys, they're cousins, and been in the construction business, oh my goodness, 25, 30 years. They really specialize in concrete. That's what Excel Construction Group really is passionate about. So if you are planning a new pool, and you want to know who's going to put the concrete in, you have say in that. Get a quote from Excel Construction. If you're building a garage, if you need some new sidewalks, if you need a new patio poured, whatever it may be, if you're building a brand new car dealership or a furniture store, whatever, huge projects they can do, okay? Anyway, so concrete work, big or small, give them a call. Estimates are free, they're licensed, they're insured, and they'll travel. If you're listening to me and you're in another state, they will travel and do projects. I mean, sizable projects, not something real small. But anyway, I just want to let you know it's Excel Construction Group. They have a couple interesting pieces of equipment. One is called a laser screed, which really gets that concrete nice and level and nice and smooth. And they also have trials, but they have like a ride-on one too. They can handle big projects, and more importantly, can they handle it? They know what they're doing, okay? Everybody says they can handle it. These guys are good at what they do. They will treat you fair and square. Give them a phone call, okay? How do you do that? You call them on the phone for a free estimate. Let's get you on the schedule. Excel Construction Group, Danny or Dave, give a call, 302-349-9277, 302-349-9277. Another thing that they're really passionate about, if you're pondering building a home and you want to talk to them about a quality, custom-built home, not something cookie cutter, something the way you want it, give them a call also. Okay, 302-349-9277, excelconstruction.group. All right, we are going to open up the phone lines, all right? And don't forget, tomorrow, this is the rain date. It's going to happen. The rally for our first responders. The gates open at about 11:30. Everything kicks off at noon to 5 tomorrow, Sunday, June 1st, noon to 5 at Hudson Fields, right on Route 1 in Milton, Delaware. It is going to be a cool day of bounce houses, a pet parade, there's games, pony rides, meet and greet with local heroes, all kinds of fire trucks, first responder equipment. There's a car show. There's a lot going on, live music too. Best food trucks in town are going to be there. So anyway, check it out tomorrow at Hudson Fields, rally for our first responders. All right, I'm going to turn on the phone lines. Is everybody ready? 1, 2, 3, click. They're now on. 302-422-7336 is the phone number, okay? You're calling to get for free. You're going to get these 3 items absolutely free. All you got to do is call me, okay? You're going to get a Weller's keychain. Good quality, good looking, solid, made in America keychain. Then you're going to get a gift card to Vanderwin's Ice Cream, made in America ice cream, okay? Then you're going to get a gift card to Chick-fil-A. So you get a gift card to Chick-fil-A. That's for the #1 meal or the 8-count nugget meal, the drink, the fries, and the either 8-count nugget or the #1 sandwich. So you get that. You get a gift card to Chick-fil-A. You're going to get a gift card to Vanderwin's, and you're going to get a keychain. You got to pick them up. You got to pick them up at Weller's in Bridgeville next week, starting on Tuesday through Saturday. Call me right this minute, and I'll put your name on the list. 302-422-7336. 302-422-7336. Don't wait. We're going to run out of time here. 302-422-7336. Nobody's there? Oh, somebody is there. Okay. Caller, are you there? They just hung up. Okay. All right. No problem. They got nervous. They thought I was coming to them. Call right back. 302-422-7336, okay? Again, if you've won in the past week or two, please give other people a chance to call in if you would, okay? All right. Also, I did want to remind people we got the birthday party coming up. June 12th. Mark your calendar. That is a Thursday. At Crossroad Community Church. It is a birthday party for my friend Donald McIlvain. He turns 90, and it starts at 11. It's going to go till 1:30. There's going to be some food. There's going to be some ice cream. There might be some cars on display. So this is an invite. If you own a race car or a show car or something and you'd be kind enough to bring it that day, there's no dash plaques or there's no trophies. We're just going to have a little car show, have a few cars on display. Donald is a racing enthusiast. He loves dirt track racing cars, but he loves all kinds of cars. So anyway, any questions, Here's all the answers, because there's no RSVP or nothing like that. Just show up, all right? There's no charge to come. There's nothing we're going to give you for coming. There will be some food, unless we run out of food. But anyway, and there's going to be an ice cream. There's going to be some ice cream. All right. Nobody's called on the phone. All right. 302-422-7336. Last chance. 302-422-7336 is the number. Dial it in that order, and you're going to get yourself a gift card to Vanderwin's, a gift card to Chick-fil-A, and a nice quality Weller's keychain, if that's of interest to you, all right? Now, we're in the last few minutes of the show, and we want to say thanks a lot to all the people that have tuned in. And I want to just say, some people say to me, how do you get on this show? You get up with me. Get up with me, and I'll get you scheduled. But please don't ask me like now for something that's in the next week or two. I got to have some time to get you on the schedule. If you own a business and you want to advertise here, I've got a long list of quality advertisers that have dealt with me for 5 to 10 years. So if you're looking for a real large audience. So people say, well, how large is your audience? I don't know. We don't weigh any of them, okay? We just want to tell you that we are on 2 radio stations. Right now, we're on 2 TV stations. We're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, and we're right in the Palace. So I don't think anybody else is offering that size of a network. Caller, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. This is Carrie.
Carrie, how you doing today?
Oh, pretty good. It's a beautiful day.
And are you calling for the gift cards?
I am.
Are you going to use them or give them away?
We'll probably use them.
Probably use them, okay. All right,
Yep.
Well, you cannot use the Chick-fil-A at Vanderwin's.
Oh, okay.
And you can't use the Vanderwin's at Chick-fil-A, okay?
I think we can work it out.
I'm just messing with you. All right.
Yeah,
well, you knew that, right?
I did.
All right. Well, have a good weekend, okay?
Thank you, Jim. I really appreciate it.
Yep. See ya. Bye-bye.
All right, bye.
All right. Carrie is a good supporter of the show. Good local Greenwood gentleman. All right. What else is going on? So if you want those gift cards for free, all you got to do is call me right now. I'll put your name right on the list. 302-422-7336. 302-422-7336. All right? But you got to call quickly because I'm running out of time. So in the meantime, we talked about the birthday party. We talked about if you'd like to be on the show. So if you're a nonprofit and you want to be on, we don't charge you. If you're a business, yes, we do charge you. Very affordable, but more important than anything is the audience. We have got the audience. It's very unique. And then after the show is over, guess what? The show is still on Facebook, and then we pay to boost it on Facebook. So if you advertised on my show today, you will get more ads next week for no more money. There's nothing like it. It's something we've kind of designed, and it's a lot of fun, and it's really cool. So I just want to say that. How much time have I got left? Just a couple minutes. So phone number is, did you want to talk on the air? Did these kids want to have a word on the air? I'm ready if they do. Real quick, come on over. No, yes, no? Okay. All right, caller, are you there?
Yes.
And who am I talking to?
Leon Tucker.
Leon, how you doing?
Not too bad.
All right. Now, are you a Chick-fil-A guy or Vanderwin's, or you just want the keychain?
Vanderwin's and Chick-fil-A.
Oh, you do them both. Okay. Well, good.
Yeah, well.
All right.
All right.
Well, don't come before Tuesday, but they'll be ready Tuesday through Saturday, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
See you, Leon. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. So we got a lot of good continual listeners. I appreciate that. Denise, did you have anything in closing? No? Okay. I'm probably going to get me some Greenwood barbecue chicken today. But in Greenwood, you do have 2 choices. You've got the Greenwood barbecue chicken. Then right outside on 404, you have got the Kiwanis barbecue chicken. They're both fantastic, okay? All right. So we got about 2 minutes left. If you want to be the last caller of the show, it's 302-422-7336. We had a gentleman call from New Jersey, and it was nice to hear from him. So we want to just say again, the rally for the first responders is tomorrow. Tomorrow. Please don't miss it. They have prepared and worked hard all year long. They've got an auction going on too. You have to look up their page, Rally for Our First Responders. Caller, are you there?
One more too.
Okay. Caller.
Yes, I am.
Who am I talking to?
Yes. Jamie.
Jamie. All right.
Jamie. Jamie.
You spelled it right. Very good. All right, your name is on the list.
Okay, thank you so much.
Bye. Bye. All right, caller, are you there?
Yes, I am.
And who is this?
This is Kathy.
Kathy, how you doing?
Okay.
Good. Well, I've got you on the list, and you know where Weller's is?
Yes.
All right. Well, have a good weekend, okay?
Okay, you too.
Bye. Bye. All right, everybody. So that's it for the phone calls today. We're done. Lawrence, thank you for your time. We're getting ready to give away some T-shirts. All right? Everybody's excited. So thanks a lot. We'll see you next Saturday, 7 to 9. Weller Does Delmarva. God bless you. Have a good weekend. Now, for my Fine Day Radio audience, don't forget, this Wednesday, June 4th, we are doing a live broadcast in Milford at Hauser's Auto Trim, 112 Park Avenue. Please, come see us in person. We got some giveaways, or tune us in. That is this Wednesday. Have a good weekend. I'll see you at the rally for the first responders. Bye.
From the Jersey Shore to the Delaware beaches, this is WNJD, Cape May, Lewis.
Breaking news this hour at townhall.com. I'm Bob Agnew in Washington.
Testing, 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 everybody. Everybody got their red ticket ready? Here we go. What number are we looking for? How about number 7?